Okay, I'm actually still gonna have to look at... Can I still see YouTube chat? Is my phone gonna be ass? YouTube streaming, man. Going back in the past.
I mean, for me, it doesn't even say you're streaming yet. Now, does it?
Yeah, I'm also not looking.
Yeah. No, it does.
Let's see.
It was telling me I needed to wait, that you weren't streaming yet.
A delay, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
It says it, and you just see my profile pic, the picture of Guppy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Looking beautiful.
Yeah. Sam, if you are watching, type something in the chat so I know. Vuurvos? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it took me a second to get it. His name is now Firefox, but then in Dutch. Vuur is fire and Vos is fox. Okay, well, before doing the predictions, we will just play some Uncharted multiplayer. Try not to get distracted by it. That mainly goes for me. And then, yeah, you already know. And then we can do predictions. So, as the title says, the ultimate gaming predictions from 2022.
I don't think we're that ultimate, I'm not gonna lie.
We are ultimate. Don't talk yourself down, you have a habit of that.
What a void.
With me, main man Rutger, and you can introduce yourself.
Well, I'm on the wrong platform. I can't introduce myself as the Twitch bot.
Yeah, I don't know if YouTube are there with that, but you can make a new one. Be creative.
No, it's all wrong.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Sure.
And here's the sidekick, Trashy Beef.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, well, you didn't want to do it yourself.
Well.
It's obvious that I'm gonna win this year, cause we even changed the odds, or no, not the odds. Oh, the prize. Whoever wins gets a 15 euro present from the other, not 10, but 15. Yeah.
Oh, I have to spend less on you. Great.
No, you have to do 15 pounds, boy.
What is this?
You have to spend 15 pounds.
No,
yeah.
This is outrageous.
Yeah, 15 pounds. It'll be 16 if you continue like that. 15 pounds.
Why does that work? Wasting more of my precious money on you.
We are, but at least none big games came out. That will happen in February. I will quickly have a look. We have a total of 18 questions. Some are basically yes/no questions. Other questions are more open, or making like a list of predictions. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I feel like I'm on like some sort of game show.
Yeah, I told you, I am the main man. I know how to do this stuff. I can also make my voice go like this. Welcome
you
podcast.
need to do like a proper like presenter voice, you know? Dead
Welcome
inside.
To the podcast. Oh yeah. Welcome to the podcast 2022. Today we are going to talk about video games. Nah, that doesn't suit me. I'm too cool. I can't speak like a loser.
Wow.
Okay. So, 18 questions. And we're just going to do them one by one. So, we're going to start with the first one. Well, I think we'll also take rounds of who will answer first. Meantime, I'll look for a game. The first question is, guess the Metacritic grade. The critic score, not the user score. There's 5 games we listed. You're allowed to be like, out of 100, you're allowed to be 50 off. Or if you say out of 10, then 0.5. So let's say you say that's going to get an 80 out of 10.
50?
Then it's allowed to be 5. Wait, yeah. Damn it,
really
numbers. Numbers! You get what I mean. So if you say 80 out of 100, then you can say 75 and 85. Everything in that range is okay. But at the end of the day, it goes about who of us two is the closest. That will only happen if...
I feel like we picked really bad games for this though, I'm not gonna lie.
No, we didn't.
We did, because they're all very good, like, high-rated games.
So it's about who gets closer.
little.
I can handle myself.
Ew.
You come with this now when we're starting. You had a whole week.
I know, but in my
my
mind, when like trying to fit the percentage stuff, you know, like on a test when you're doing like a multiple choice test, and like all of the answers are A, and then you're sitting there panicking because you're just like, no, this can't be right. It's not all A. It can't be. It's physically impossible.
I see. That is true. But whatever. You get a bonus point if you are within... no, so basically it's who of us gets closest, but let's say we are both very far away. It still needs to be between like 5 out of 100. Because let's say I say a 7 and Bev says a 6 and it is a 9. Yeah, then none of us gets a point, because that would be bullshit. That would be unfair. So, let's see. I wrote down the games. The first game, Bev, you can go first. It is Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. Out of 100, what critic grade do you think it'll have?
I gave it 93.
A 93?
Yeah, it's a high rated game.
That is
That's what
nothing
I was
light
saying.
about that.
They're all very, very high rated.
That's true. I went for a 91. If it's
Damn.
92, then we both get a point, I guess. Okay, next game, I will go first. And I will tell you, it's a game that is gonna be very popular, but Beth and I don't really care about it. And that's Elden Ring. Elden Ring, ladies and gentlemen. Or ladies and just ladies. I have 91 as well.
I went actually pretty high on that though. I went to
Ooh.
96.
Oh, you're dead. That is fair. I just felt like Bloodborne had really high. It had like 90 something, and Dark Souls didn't have that high. I don't think they even had 90.
I just think Elden Ring's so like gonna be like overrated in general, just because of the fan base for it.
It's just not our type of game, so I feel like to us it's not really that good of a game. To which I understand why you give it so high. But yeah, I am going for the 91 because I still think it's going to be a really popular, well-liked game, but it's not going to be like, yeah, what do I call it? I want to say it's not going to be a dream game, well, not to me. Also, if it wasn't clear, or at least I'm not really paying much attention to the gameplay. Anyways, next game, God of War Ragnarok. Beth, what did you think it will get?
I put 94.
Ooh! Alright, I put 95.
Oof.
I think God of War 2018 had 94. And I've said before, I actually think I'm gonna prefer that game over Ragnarok. Because I think Ragnarok will be more fighting and less story. Which a lot of people love. I want to say, I think Ragnarok will be more like God of War 3, and then, which had a weak story, not that Ragnarok will, by the way, but really amazing gameplay. But I just think a lot of people, like, you're gonna fight Thor, and probably also Odin, and Atreus, you know, is Loki, so he will probably find out what that means. Dude, Thor, Loki, Odin, people's favorite characters in the game of the year from 2018, seen as the best game of last generation. I just think it's gonna get even a higher score. Or did you want to say something? Besides that.
What?
Don't pay attention! I said,
There's
did you want to
explosions
say,
happen.
yeah, true. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's just scored very highly in general though, so I don't think they were gonna put it on like Metacritic critics.
Metacritic.
Yes. Yes. By the way, my granddad has been going on and on about your cricket team within the last week. Just putting it out there.
Those kind of things.
Neither did he, and that's why he keeps going on about it. He didn't know you guys had a team.
Wow.
But yeah, I just feel like they can't go very, like, all that much higher. Like...
True.
Like, I feel like, obviously, giving it, like, a 97, 98, like, anything in that region is, like, pretty much perfect at that point.
Yeah.
So,
I've seen
I don't
a
wanna
game
go
that had
too
like a
high.
97. I
There's a
won't
few
see it, so-
games.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know which game you're talking about if you're talking about games on our list.
Yeah, then you know. Oh well, we'll get there. But yeah, 94, 95. Damn. I feel like you're gonna maybe be more likely to have it right, because if it's below there, it will be higher. It has to be perfect game to be higher than 95. The next game is a game that is actually the only less popular one on this list, because obviously this will be a dream year. That is A Plague Tale Requiem. A couple years ago, Bev played a game called Plague Tale. Highly recommend, by the way, because I know you also like story games, so it's a really great story about the plague happening, and then people just kind of... it's a very story-based game. It's kind of... saw it as a Netflix binge-watch-worthy series. And this will be the sequel. Well, it was me first, right? Okay. I had a Metacritic score of 84.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be underrated again. I would personally give it higher, based on what I would give the first one. The first one would, if you ask me, be like 87, 88. But I think it got like 82, 83. I just feel like it's still gonna be underrated.
I actually gave it, so we're the opposite this time. I gave it 85.
Ah, no, but you're more like, no. You saw my list, you sent a spy.
I told you I have spy software on your phone.
You did.
You've been right there.
Do I joke? Oh, hello.
Help me.
I am. Then the next game, Donkey.
She doesn't say donkey though. She says donkey. I swear.
A little bit, sounds a little bit like it. Oh yeah, the next game, and you're first, and that's what we were talked about. Zelda, Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, so I actually think it's not going to be as well, as good as what people perceived the first one. So I actually gave it 91.
Because you don't really like it so far?
No,
yet?
no,
91.
I just think because like the first one was perceived as like pretty much perfect to so many people. Like it got like as you said, like 87% on Metacritic. It was a must-have.
I think it had 97.
Huh?
97 on Metacritic.
Yeah. Did I not say 97?
You said 87.
Oh yes. But I don't think this one's gonna be as good because I don't really know what else they could do.
Actually, it's a valid point, because if I can say stuff about it, I haven't played Breath of the Wild, and Beth is only just playing it for the first time. You aren't really so far getting into it as much as you'd hoped, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But I think, and that is a good point that you actually just made that I didn't really think about. Let's say God of War Ragnarok looks very similar to God of War, but it's a narrative-based game still. People are super excited about story and what will happen within the story, like fighting Thor and Atreus, finding out who Loki is, and all that good stuff. Zelda Breath of the Wild doesn't have much of a story, but rather gameplay. So I think that's a valid point. So you gave the 91, even though it had a 97.
Yeah, I feel like I was probably a little bit harsh on that score, but I just wanted to prove a point that I just don't think it's going to be as good, or as good as what people think the first one was. I
felt the same as you, but not by that extent. I gave the 94.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Okay, that was the 5 Metacritic predictions. The next question is what will we think will be Game of the Year 2022? Sounds maybe easy in a way, but there's like so many awesome games coming out. I think it's actually a very hard one.
The next question for me, I've made some very dangerous decisions.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But anyway, let's do this one.
Are you keeping notes? Sorry. No, I'm being stupid. It's just because I'm also playing a game to make at least the visuals somewhat entertaining, even though I play like trash. I can't write it again. Next year I will just listen it back and then make notes.
Yeah, we were going to record regardless as if you were watching, so we were just using the recording as our notes.
Yup.
Because we're lazy.
We need
shits.
proof. No, we need proof. That was also kind of the thing. But shit.
What? You don't trust that I won't like scribble out the notes and put someone else down?
The dude, he just fell to his death. But whose turn is it now?
Yours.
Okay, so my prediction for the game of the year 2022 is Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. No kidding. I'm kidding.
I wouldn't even be surprised though.
Hey, it's it's still the best game out there. You know? Yeah. Oops. No, I've went with God of War Ragnarok. I can explain why, but I first want to hear yours actually.
Well, I did originally have God of War down, but then I thought about it and I've actually put Elden Ring.
You just said I think Elden Ring won't be as good. You gave it like a lowish score for the hype it receives.
No, that was Breath of the Wild.
Also, Elden Ring. You said oh no, wait. Yeah, you're right. You said Elden Ring is going to do really good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Exactly, because I do think like obviously God of War, but then I also think about like all the hype behind Elden Ring, and obviously, it's just gonna be, even though God of War is also very popular, but I feel like there's more hard fans.
Yeah, I guess I'm not still fully in that community. Also, some says I can keep notes. Dude, only if you want to. You don't have to. I'll gladly listen it back next year. You can if you want, up to you, but feel no need. I mean, I think that's fair. To me, actually, the next question will in this way kind of be a bit, but whatever. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, game of the year, like God of War, Breath of the Wild 2, because they've both won the earlier versions. Elden Ring, because as you said, the hype. And I was thinking Horizon Forbidden West might be a contender as well, because it seems to be a lot better than Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I feel like for both of us that was a definite obvious for, because I have literally the exact same.
Yeah, that is the next question, but we'll get there in a bit. So I was thinking, you know how you said how, like, oh no, not all the answers can be A. I kind of had that with God of War Ragnarok and Zelda Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild won and God of War 2018 both won Game of the Year. So it's like, surely they won't win it again, right? The sequel. I was thinking, yeah, Elden Ring, because the hype maybe. The thing is, as I just explained with God of War, why I also gave it the highest Metacritic score, the gameplay seems a lot improved, like the attacks and kind of all the parts, like boss fights, or even if you just look at enemies, like the crocodile, the sand tower, you kind of had like a mini stone dude who kind of looked like matchup Pokemon, like no Golem, I guess. Actually, I don't know. I feel like
Golem is a game coming out this year.
I was talking about the Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, but I feel like gameplay-wise, in that sense, all the things that people were still kind of complaining about in 2018 will be better. Like I said, I think the story will be worse. I think it will be really good.
But I feel like that's what people are gonna moan about more, though. I feel like gameplay-wise, God of War, it was good gameplay, so if I didn't get any better, it wouldn't be like bad, if that makes sense. But obviously people are there for the story, so if the story seems to be lacking, then
I don't think it's going to be lacking. I just think it will be less good.
There you go. If it's less good than the last one, people are going to complain more.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and this is my reason. We have to look at what the general gamer thinks. Monkey brain. No, but also critics, I guess. I don't even know who has the biggest voice in Game of the Year, but I guess still critics. God of War Ragnarok. It's a given that you're gonna fight Thor and probably Odin. And I think Kratos fighting Thor, the amount of hype that it has, I have trust in Sony Santa Monica. If they're gonna deliver... No, let me talk. If they're gonna deliver this, this will be the biggest fucking fight in history of gaming. And I think that already will win them Game of the Year if they do that well, and do the rest also on the level that God of War 2018 have. And I trust these guys. Trailer looks amazing.
People are too busy complaining about how fat Thor is, though.
I guess then people who have fat phobia will also like killing him. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. No, but seriously though, I think Kratos versus Thor. Kratos, there's like what now 7 God of War games, main like canon games. Sure, 3 were spin-offs, but they were still canon and still like long enough games. They were not like, you know, they were literally like the old games. It is not like it's a spin-off where suddenly it's 2D or something. No, it's literally the same. Kratos is maybe one of the most liked characters in gaming and probably the most badass and cool one, I guess, as lame as it might sound. And Thor is probably kind of one of the most liked and coolest characters outside of gaming, just fictional characters that exist. And now they two fight against each other. Nothing like this has been shown before. Ragnarok wasn't like that, the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's for me. Next question, I will read it exactly, because, let's see. Which 6 games will be a Game of the Year contestant? 4 correct is 1 point, 5 correct is 3 points, 6 correct is, aka all, is 5 points. Well, let's just immediately start. We already said God of War Ragnarok, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Elden Ring and Horizon Zero Forbidden West. So that means that there are still 2 other games.
Yeah, my next 2 are very, very risky.
Okay. To be fair, mine as well.
So, one of them isn't even announced or a thing yet, is why it's so risky, but I think it's still quite possible. So I've put Kojima's production new game. Because
new game? It doesn't even have a name.
It does not have a name, but they're meant to be announcing a new game very soon. And the only reason I put this is because of this hype around Kojima. No matter what Kojima does, everyone loves him and wants everything from him. And just,
people hated Death Stranding.
People loved it and bought, like, it sold loads just because it had Kojima's name written on it, though. That's the issue. And they're making a director's cut that's still selling loads. Yeah,
but people didn't like the game.
It doesn't matter, it's Kojima's name.
First Strand type game, you know.
But it's Kojima's name, no one cares. Silent Hill boy.
Okay. A game that doesn't even exist. You have no clue what the game will be like, but it's going to be a Game of the Year contestant.
Exactly.
In a dream year of gaming.
Yes, just Kojima.
It's a dream year of gaming. 10 out of 10 games are coming out every single month. And you put a game that hasn't even been announced.
Yes, Kojima.
Okay.
You do not understand the influence this guy has for no reason.
Okay. What is your next game?
I put Dead Space.
Remake?
It comes out the end of the year.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, Dead Hard fans. It looks fucking phenomenal for what we've seen so far. Ouch, that was my head. Oh. It does. It looks really good. I mean, they're using Resident Evil 2 as inspiration, and you know, Resident Evil has been in fucking contestants like what 4 years in a row.
Yeah, because we had crap games.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I asked Jessica what she thought Game of the Year would be, she wanted me to put Resident Evil down. I'm just like, oh.
The one that also hasn't been announced.
Yeah.
Imagine if you put 2 games there that haven't been announced.
What are you saying? Like, I told you my things were very risky. They were just random.
Yeah, they are risky.
Yeah, well, you know, balls it up.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's fair. Give me 1 sec, because although I'm not cool with us already. Yep.
You're a liar.
No, me. Okay, I have one risky one for contestants, and that is Hogwarts Legacy. I read a leak that there was a site that officially confirmed that the game would come out this year, and I was like, I still feel like it's 50-50, but if it does come out, the hype is unreal. The game also legit looks good. I think that it will be a Game of the Year contestant if it comes out. My other game you will like, Dying Light 2. I saw the community of that game is huge, and it's kind of been in a way like Cyberpunk, which maybe is not a good thing, but it's been in the making for so long, and people are excited for it so long, and they have all these promises that I actually think are kind of creepy, like 500 hours. whatever. But I just think people are gonna love it, and in all honesty, there weren't many other AAA games that I felt like would come out this year that would be better for the general audience.
Yeah, Dying Light did cross my mind. There were a few others that crossed my mind, like Forspoken, Hogwarts, but I'm not really sure on Hogwarts. I don't know. As much as I would love it to do good, I don't know whether it's going to flop or not.
It could
Just
definitely flop.
I have a feeling that there is a good chance it will flop.
But it did look good in the trailer, and they showed some gameplay. It wasn't like CGI.
Yeah, it does look good, but then again, Cyberpunk looked really good.
Yeah, true, but that can happen with any game.
Yeah, I just think that to create a Harry Potter world, it will be very, very difficult.
True.
Treasure hunting.
But it doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be a glimpse of it, and I think it will already be a Game of the Year contestant. That's my guess. Let's see, next 2 questions. I will quickly grab them even though I know them. First is, which game did surprisingly well? We already know game that will do better than people expect. And the other one, surprisingly bad, which will do worse than what people are expecting. For clarification, you can also say a big name game, but then you predict it will even do better than people actually predict it will. It doesn't have to be a small game. So Bev, which game will do surprisingly well?
So you probably won't know nothing on this, but I put Sonic Frontiers.
The open world game.
Yes, because so many people are shitting on it, and I actually think they might do decently okay with it.
Okay. I don't know how many people or how people are shitting on it, but I will look it up eventually.
It's because it's different. People don't like different stuff. It's a franchise that's been around for many, many years, and you know, people like the same shit. And the fact that they're just like, hey, we're going to try something completely different, and it's going to bring Sonic back alive, people are just like, well, no. Why?
Damn, I actually have a positive KD without paying attention. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I will say mine. It's Sifu. And finally a good Sonic game, some said.
See, Sonic's with me? No, Som's with me.
Sonic is with you.
Yes, Sonic is with me.
Yes. But yeah, I have Sifu. I don't know if you know the game. And do you
know the game? I see. Sifu was another game that I was actually debating whether to put down as a contestant because there's.
Oh damn.
Just because there has been seemed to be quite a lot of hype. There's not a lot of hype now that the game's coming out for some reason, but when it got first announced, there was a lot of hype for it.
Yeah. True. So the thing is, the game looks fun, not my type of game. I don't think I would buy it this year unless it gets very cheap, because I think it's 40 or 50 euros, and I would probably pay like 10, 15 for it. Maybe 20 if it does well. The thing is, as you said, I've seen people are hyped for it, and I look at the gameplay. I think I'm getting hiccups here. Get it like 5 times a year. I've seen like the gameplay, like a 10-15 minute gameplay part, and it just looks polished. It just looks very well. It is all the same, but it just looks well. It kind of reminds me in a way of like Dark Souls, God of War, like combat, not in its complexity, but well, maybe in its complexity, but just that it's very addictive and stays fun all the way. I think it's gonna kind of be perceived kind of like Deathloop in a way, because you age and it's kind of unique. Not that I think Deathloop is as good as what people say from what I've seen of it, but today that doesn't matter. It's about eventually, I think this game will actually do really well, better than people would have thought, because it's not AAA.
Yeah. Okay.
Disappointing. Then I should go now, right?
Yes.
I was thinking between 2 games, and I will first name the one that didn't become it, and that is Forspoken, because the gameplay looked kind of unpolished. I went with one, I hope I'm wrong, but The Outlast Trials.
Ooh.
There's barely anything shown of it. It's been in the making for many years, rumors about it many years.
No!
No, but like, I just say, I think Outlast was a really good game. Outlast 2 was a bit disappointing. It was still good, I guess. I couldn't get into it, but it didn't really have the feel. I just feel, and plus, maybe the biggest reason, this is kinda gonna be a Dead by Daylight-like game. I think it's gonna be different enough that it is not a 4v1 like DBD, but so far all the Dead by Daylight-like games, asymmetrical horror games, have failed, except for Dead by Daylight. They have failed massively.
Need to have a word with my travel agent after this.
I'm just afraid that this is gonna happen to this game as well. People are hyped, and you'll probably kind of play like single player, but it just won't really be it. I hope I'm wrong, honestly. You can have a point because I'm excited for it, but yeah, my gut tells me that it's not gonna do well. And you?
I put a biggish game. I put Starfield.
I don't know that game.
Oh, really? Okay then.
Rings a bell, but
Needed that.
Yeah.
oh, those people.
There's a lot of hype around it. Some people are already like, you know, loving the shit out of it, and I just don't think it's gonna be as good as people think. As simple as that.
That's fair. I don't know, but I will have a look and say I don't really know the type of game. No,
It's a, as I said, it's a big game. It's definitely one of those anticipated games for this year's. But then I guess it depends on type of games.
Come here. Yeah.
Well,
You son of a dick!
hey, this Nathan is laughing at me. Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe he doesn't know how to heal. Okay, so the coming questions are a lot of like yes/no type questions. Yeah.
The next question is the question that I want to reword, but that kind of gives away what one of my answers are going to be.
Okay. I'm just gonna see what the question is. By the end of the year, will PS5s be available in stores?
Yes.
Is yes your answer?
No, my answer is no.
Oh. Okay. Same for me. Oh. My answer is also no. But you want to just explain it, or?
I don't know how to explain it without giving away already a different answer of mine.
Okay.
So I don't know if you wanted me to wait until we get to that section and then I'll
Yeah,
explain.
might as well wait.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there isn't much explanation needed, so it must be something open, maybe. Yeah, for me it was no. Dude, it's already been out for like more than a year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
just
pretty
feel
sure there
like-
was something like they're expecting shortages for at least 6 months, and that's like, you know.
Yeah. Though for some, when we say will be available in stores, I mean that you can just on a random day walk in a store, and there's a good chance that there's a PS5 there. You won't have to get it the same day or even within the same minutes as it currently is. Next question. Will the Uncharted movie that we will, if you still want to go to some, because it comes out in like 2 or 3 weeks, be perceived as good or bad? Generally, not by us, but just by people in general. Will it be perceived as good or bad?
Didn't like you anyway.
More shortage is... Wait, more... Yeah, dude, probably more shortages for like 4 years. But yeah, the Uncharted movie, will it be perceived as a good movie or a bad movie by people, which also includes non-gamey people who never heard of Uncharted game franchise?
Your time to go first.
Oh, yes, I think so. I don't think it's going to be an amazing movie, but I just think that the general amount of people will actually like it and be like, yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. But I don't think it will be memorable that in a couple years anyone would talk about it.
I also put good just because Tom Holland.
Yeah,
You know?
the actors plays a role and the budget is good, you know, but that's all you
Yeah.
need to get a good movie for the average person. It's kind of like Marvel movies.
Yeah, literally it is.
I mean, I do still think this movie looks better than Marvel, but that's just because I really don't like Marvel. And that is also why, yeah, my answer is yes. Like, hey, if people like Marvel, Marvel has some good movies, but also a lot of crap movies, in my opinion. Yeah. I still think I'm gonna enjoy the movie. I'm just gonna distance it from being like the Uncharted games. Yeah. Okay, next question. Or did you want to say anything about it?
No, I just think that it's gonna be from the audience of non-Uncharted lovers.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. How many episodes will the Cuphead Netflix show have? By the way, some. Have you seen the new teasers? There was even a new one about the devil last night, I think. I showed you, Bev. Have you seen them some? They're already becoming memes. The ones where they fight is literally a meme. I've seen like maybe 20, 30 different memes of that right now. Something can't be bitch. Oh! RPG! But yeah, the Netflix show. I saw a tiny... But and it looks really good. A good is on a 5. We don't really have a grade. It's just kind of like loosely like, yeah, good, bad. We can discuss it maybe, but we have the same answer, so yeah. We're not really too strict with this. Too specific, perhaps I should say. But yeah, the Netflix show indeed, it looks really fucking good. I'm not saying that because I like Cuphead, but it legit does. How many episodes will it have, Beth?
8.
In season 1. Fuck off, I said the same. I just had a feeling it was like 8 or 10. I literally wrote it down and I eventually chose 8.
That was literally my same fault.
Yeah. I guess there's not much to elaborate on.
Yeah.
How many levels, aka bosses and run and gun? I forgot to tell, but I assume you realize that. Also like the mausoleum level, I doubt it'll come back. But with the ghosts?
Oh, I didn't even think about that, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, do you want to count it or not?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So yeah, all the levels will be in the Cuphead DLC. Because some, in case you didn't know, Cuphead will have a DLC. It will be a new island, you know, new levels, mainly bosses. How many levels will it have? Wait, did I just skip a question? Wait.
No?
Oh! I just read it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go first. I had 8. 8 and 10 was for this question.
Oh.
Episodes, I actually said 10 episodes. You said 8, I said 10 episodes.
Okay, so we are
we don't
actually
have the same.
backwards then. So I put 10 levels. And 8 episodes.
Okay, yeah, and I have 10 episodes and 8 levels. I kind of counted the other islands. I think it was 6 and 8. And since the third island was bigger than it was supposed to be, because they went with a different team first, so they kind of had levels already ready when they decided to change it. And the third island is the biggest island. I feel like they're not going to get more for that for the DLC. I hope so, but I don't think so. And there won't be a mausoleum. So I think like 2 run and gun and then 6 boss fights, basically. That's my guess. Yeah, was there anything you wanted to say about it?
No.
Yeah, I will quickly put the radiator off because it's actually warm for a change. Okay, then the next question, these are all really quick. Will the GTA 5 PS5 remaster come out this year? Because Beth has said they kept procrastinating it and it was supposed to be already come out a long time ago. Yeah, the PS5, the GTA 5 PS5 remaster, will it come out this year, yes or no?
No.
Really?
No.
I put yes.
I don't trust them.
I put yes, I feel like
Don't trust them.
They like money.
True. But no.
Alright, I put yes. Anything you want to say about it?
I'm pretty sure it's already delayed until October at the moment, so yeah, no.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was for that long.
Yeah.
Well, we have a different answer, that's always fun. Oh, the next one is funny, yeah. Some last summer, I think literally in July, in July. Last summer.
I think it was June actually when they
It
did
could have been
the
June.
stream.
Dead by Daylight had an anniversary stream in which they announced that Funko Pops are coming. Because Dead by Daylight, there is barely any merch. Like only from the developers themselves. They have a website with really... That dude is on roller skates, what the fuck? I've never seen that.
Damn,
What the
check
fuck?
that guy out.
How have I never seen that? I'm playing this game for 6 years straight.
Damn, that dude's rolling.
I want it. Wait, which character? I need to know which character he is.
He's a villain.
Yeah.
Buddy gang.
Plunk. Okay. So yeah, DBD announced that Funko Pops are coming. But it's been like since literally June. So it's been... I'm gonna get fucked around. It's been super long since they announced it. What are you? I think he's a... I can't tell. Oh well, I will watch it back later. Yeah, they announced Funko Pops back then, and literally no word about it since. How many Funko Pops do you think that they will come with, like the first? Yeah, if they will have more, but.
It's your go.
I will say limited editions don't count. So let's say they have a golden one of the same, that doesn't count. I went with 7. They have 4 main survivors and 3 main killers. That was my way of thinking.
So I actually went a lot bigger than that. I said to give them.
Fuck.
I gave them a Funko for each original killer and survivor. So I got 36.
36.
Yep, that's how many original survivors and killers there.
36 Funkos will come out.
Yep, all the Funkos.
What is the most that comes out in the first, like, you know, they have different moments where they give them, like a half year later they go for the 2nd round and then the 3rd round or something. 36?
Nope. Yep.
By the way,
all of them.
we didn't talk
give
about this rule, but do you have to be close or is it who is closest from us?
I suppose closest?
No shots. Yeah, okay, yeah, I win.
Nah.
Damn. Yeah, I say 7 because, like I said, there's 4 originals like at release. Survivors and 3 killers. The rest is all like DLC basically. Son of a bitch.
All original.
Okay, I want to read the next question, so good luck. Will PlayStation Game Pass, because there's rumors about that, release this year? And what, if it will be, what will be the yearly price? €10 difference is allowed. Will the Game Pass version of PlayStation release this year then? Or, yeah, will it?
I just want all the Funkos. I'm being greedy.
Why are you talking about Funkos still?
Because some message talking about Minion Funkos.
Oh, they already even have... Yeah, dude. 36, look, what the fuck?
Yes,
I've never seen...
I just want all the Funkos. Where's your issue?
I mean, it's fair. You're not gonna buy 36 Funkos, though. Hell of DBD, hell no. But... I might just buy 2. I wanna know that roller skate dude. Oh, fuck. But yeah, will it come out? The Game Pass version of PlayStation this year. Beth.
Yes, and for I sadly put a price I don't want to put down, but I put it down. I said €100 for a year.
Oh, okay. I also said
just
yes.
because for Xbox it's around I think 120, 130 euros if we worked it out, and I think first of all PlayStation aren't going to be as nice as Xbox, and second of all because of the Game Pass already being out on Xbox that they might want to try and make it a little bit cheaper at least first of all, and then slowly make it rise because they're assholes.
Yeah.
So I put €100.
Fair enough. I said yes, and I kind of realized what you just said. I said €120, about the same as Xbox. But I'm not sure. I feel like PlayStation will put a lot less games on there, and probably they wouldn't even put new exclusives on there like Xbox would.
Yeah,
new
they're
games.
greedy. The bastards.
I mean, I would love it if they would put all the like new God of War and Horizon and Naughty Dog game on there, but from a business point of view that wouldn't make any sense. Especially if you only keep it on PlayStation. If you keep that... See, what could be a good move, instead of moving exclusives to PC, put the exclusives after a few years on that pause, and then put that pause on PC. It would be a bit of a dick move. I prefer consumer friendly wise what they do now, I guess, is better, but from a business point of view it would make a lot of sense. But yeah, we're pretty close to that. If it's 110, we're equal. Okay, now this is fun. We have 3 risky bets and then 3 safe bets. Risky,
Yes.
yeah, it's just risky. We didn't really set a bar. It's just it's like maybe 80% chance that it won't happen, that you're gonna be wrong, kind of thing. And safe is literally 3 points. Do not do something that is 100% guaranteed, like a new FIFA will come out, but it is maybe like 90% chance that it will happen.
So this is where
the risky ones first.
this is where I need to reword that PlayStation question one, because I've put that one of my risky bets is that a new PS5 model will be available by the end of the year.
Okay, like a Slim.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yes. So that's why I said we might have to reword that question, so it's not just PS5 in general.
Normally it doesn't come out in 2 years, right? Like a Slim or whatever they're gonna call it.
That's why it's risky?
Yeah, but I guess because there's shortages, if they can find new materials for it, that could be a good
and that's
reason.
what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like it. Do you want to do like one-on-one? Or...
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my risky is a funny one. Beth will shed a physical tear during God of War Ragnarok. You're gonna cry, but actually a tear. There's gonna be an emotional moment, and you're gonna cry. You can lie, but I trust you. Beth is emotional. you say that
bitch.
stuff make you cry, but it needs to be an actual tear.
Okay.
Crying from the inside doesn't count. It has to be risky. It's a tear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my eyes can't just water, I have to actually cry.
A tear has to go down.
Okay.
Yes. Watering eyes are oof. But no, a tear has to come.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw a similar one with like a Spalo when they said it about The Last of Us 2, and then I thought about you and I was like, yes.
Wow.
Oh fuck. Yeah, your turn. Oh wow.
So this is one that, like, I know that everyone keeps hoping for many, many years, so I thought, why not? I put Bloodborne will be available on PC.
Okay, that's a good one. A lot of people have been asking for that, but there's no rumors about it, so...
No.
And it's an old game, so...
Nope.
It's just like saying, hey, Uncharted 2 will come to PC, but then like it's, you know, sold separately. So the new ones are, but... Okay. Mine is... Naughty Dog will announce/tease a new IP. There's been lots of rumors about The Last of Us content, multiplayer, even remake. This year, a new IP will be like announced, as in they will officially say it, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think? Does it count? Or is it not risky enough? Can be honest.
No, I think that's okay, because obviously they're very, very busy with other stuff at the moment.
Yeah. And The Last of Us only came out 1.5 years ago. And they're busy with multiplayer, big rumors are.
And they're busy with the Netflix show and the remastered.
Yep. Yeah. So what is this part of a really weird match? Goes really slow.
My last one is Valve's Steam Deck will not do/be as good as people expect.
It doesn't come out yet.
No.
Okay.
Comes out next month.
Okay. Okay, cool. I have to kind of look in expectations, but that's cool. I have... this one might also be a bit... I don't know if it's risky enough, but Hogwarts Legacy, I guess it first of all has to come out, so that might make it risky. Just thought about it now. Will disappoint. It's gonna be a disappointing game.
Ooh.
Yeah, even though I think it won't, that's why it's risky, you know? Because I think it won't disappoint. It's not about what I think, it's risky.
And you put it down as one of your contestants, so really you win either way as long as it comes out.
Yeah, boy! Unless it's just gonna be just good.
So, my safe bet for my first one, I put a new Resi game will be announced.
Wow!
Fair. Like...
I guess it's fair, because it isn't a guarantee, but
yeah.
What type of Resi game, or does that not matter?
I just put Resi game. I mean, I feel like even though they normally do it, it could not happen just because they still have yet to release Village DLC and they just released Village last year. So that's why I thought there was still a tiny bit of a risk.
I think it's completely fair, especially for a safe one. I have my first one is very safe, I can tell you. If in the coming FIFA, so FIFA 23, right?
Oh, wow, that well.
Messi will be 90 plus rated. I think he hasn't been below 90 for maybe like 10 years now. But he has, for the last year, went down a bit. And also in real life, he is not really doing amazing. So I think he will get downgraded next year to like 91, 92. But safe bet, so 90 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my first safe bet. Because these are just 3 points.
Yeah. My next one is that apart from the ones that are already announced, there will be more successful gaming shows released this year.
Okay.
So, for example, like apart from like stuff like Cuphead and, you know, The Witcher and shit like that.
A show like a Netflix type.
Yeah.
So Last of Us also doesn't count.
No, I guess not.
Okay. Cool. I feel like that's a bit risky though.
Nah, there's. I feel like gaming shows are becoming like kind of like a very popular thing.
But successful.
Everyone wants to do it. Yeah.
Still got
Okay.
plenty of fight left in me.
My next one is Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. It's from the Avatar: The Blue Man movie, a game by Ubisoft. Will have a big and a quote-unquote empty map with lots of boring quests. Basically like any open world Ubisoft game. And this will be the first next-gen exclusive, but they are not gonna change. They will do the exact same. Might be next gen, aka new era, but that's not gonna make a difference. I mean, the game might be better, but it's still gonna have the typical Ubisoft formula. That's how I could have actually wrote it down. Ubisoft formula.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Break out the single malt. We did it, kid.
So this one is actually the one I kind of was talking to you about, which kind of I didn't know where to put it, so I've actually just put it in my safe bets. So I put NTFs will rise in gaming culture.
You mean NFTs?
Yes. Well,
Will rise. I think that's pretty safe because this is currently rising.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yes.
My last one is also pretty safe. Horizon Forbidden West will be higher rated than Horizon Zero Dawn. I didn't say like Metacritic or in general, but let's pick Metacritic. Critic score, I guess. I think Zero Dawn had like 89. Actually, the user score was like 83, 84. So I think it will be higher than 89, I guess. That's my safe bet.
Yeah. Fair
This will
enough.
be a better game. Horizon Zero Dawn was a really good game. Especially for open world, it was really good. Because open world games suck. But it still had a lot of flaws that we could accept. But there was quite a lot of them. Especially storytelling and stuff. I think they're going to do better with that, and the gameplay and the beasts look awesome. Okay, then the next question will be, will Hogwarts Legacy come out this year?
I put yes.
I also put yes. And we already kind of spoke about the game, but I saw an article that said that an official Harry Potter fan website or something has said that it will release this year.
So this is the issue, because I think I spoke about this like when we actually was writing the question. There's a lot of like confusion about this question just because it's rumoured everywhere that it's meant to be delayed. However, the officials keep coming forward and say, I don't know where you get this from, it is not delayed. But obviously everywhere keeps still saying that it's rumoured to be delayed. So there's so much confusion around it. So I put yes just because obviously people that are working or in that company keep coming forward and say like, where the fuck are you getting this from?
Okay. I just think as well, we live now kind of in an era where if games aren't announced 300 million years before release date, people think it won't come out soon. But
Also,
it would
if
be
they
cool if it would come out soon. Like one trailer, you know, a second one, I guess, maybe gameplay trailer, and then, oh, in 4 months it comes out, instead of in 1 year or in 2 years. That would be nice for a change. What do you want to say?
Oh, I was saying that's Resident Evil style. They're just like, by the way, game next month.
Yeah, I like that. We need more of that. Okay, next question. Now there will be 3 fun questions. The first one is, what Dead by Daylight killer will be added? This one you can get 5 points for most questions you can get 1 point. But you need a detailed description. You don't have to make a whole Wikipedia list, but just detailed, and you need to be right. the main part.
Three
Wait,
questions.
1 second. 1 second. For
Okay.
some, Dead by Daylight releases 4 chapters, aka 4 killers per year. One has already been announced, which will be a licensed killer. We are developing an original killer. If there won't be any other licensed killers coming out in this year, then it means that there's 3 original killers. So we need to be like pretty damn right with at least one of those 3 killers. So there isn't a lot of chance. Yeah, did you want to go first? I think you have to go first. But I just want to explain that to him.
So, I was giggling earlier because I gave my killer a name, and I literally called it the creepy giggling bitch doll.
Yeah, you know that name now has to be fully correct, right? But I like where it's going. No, I'm kidding.
So my one's kind of not all that exciting, just because I guess it's kind of already a thing, but also not. So.
Hello, bye-bye.
So I said weapon. She carries around like this small little bird cage thing that has like a weird glowing light in it, which is meant to be a soul. And basically the killer goes around and she can kind of stalk kind of thing, but it's actually like sucking the soul out of survivors, which charges up a gauge. At the beginning of the game, she has 4 dolls that she can place around the map randomly, and when this gauge is filled, she's able to look through the eyes of these dolls that she's placed around the map. And if she spots a survivor through the eyes of the doll, the survivor will get a giggling notification, like creepy evil doll giggling. And the survivor's aura is revealed for 3 seconds, and the status effect haunted / madness, and that's why I said it's kind of already been done, will be put on the survivor for a short period of time. Okay, they see hallucinate.
Hallucinate?
Yeah, and like hear the heartbeat and shit.
Okay, that's way more detailed than mine is.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be a thing, but I just thought it was cool, so I went with it.
Yeah, no, I hope so. Creepy doll is something that is still missing in the game, and it would be very cool.
It's got to be.
It doesn't even have to be a
bitch.
small doll. Like, would be cool, but it doesn't have to be.
It's got to be giggling, and it's got to be creepy. And it's got to be a bitch.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I mean,
it just doesn't.
because there are only 3 killers that, you know, are basically coming out that we could have right. I think you don't have to have the whole power correct. As long as you just have the killer correct, it's fine. As I like your one. I hope it comes out together with mine. I don't want you to have points and not me. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, I have a werewolf killer. Just suddenly came up in my mind. It's like, that's pretty cool. Main power makes him become a werewolf that's really strong, kind of like Oni. And out of power, he's just human-like, so he doesn't have a lot, so he kind of has to earn his power, and then he's really strong. I didn't think it more true. I can make something up if you want.
So is it like when he becomes a werewolf, he can like one hit down?
Maybe, or maybe he's just very fast, and maybe he needs like 3 hits, because they like to do that now, but super easy to get, kind of thing. Oh, this grenade's by the way gonna hit. Nope. Wait, let's try it. Oh! Son of a dick. Yeah, so werewolf killer. Accept it?
So I was confused.
What?
Because you said the next. Oh wait, you mean the next 3 categories? Okay, because you said like the next 3 questions, and I thought, shit, have I missed out 2 questions?
Categories.
But yes, I get it now.
Yeah. So the next one, that I want to read it. Yeah, the next one is God of War Ragnarok theory questions. Because if you still remember, because you watched it, there are so many exciting moments and teased things that were teased at the end of God of War. Together with the knowledge of Norse mythology, there's millions of theories you could make about that game. We have 10 theories that we came up with, that we listed down. Most of them are yes/no questions, but some of them are also a bit open. The whole thing is, per theory, we're gonna, answer it. What we think. If you have it right, then you get a point. If you have all of them right, which means that you would have 10 points, you get 10 extra points. 10, yeah, literally 10. A lot. Dude, we're super excited about this game, so fuck it. The first theory is Kratos will kill Freya. By the way, Sam, do you want me to give kind of explanation behind the theories? Just very quickly. Because otherwise you may be like, huh? Kratos kill Freya?
Died.
But yeah, just tell me if you, maybe something short. Yeah, sure. Okay. Kratos will kill Freya is a theory. What happened at the end of the game? You killed Baldur, the main villain. He was the son of Freya. Even though Baldur was a total dick, and Baldur wanted to kill Freya, and then Kratos was like, yeah, Freya's a good person, Baldur isn't. So he just killed Baldur. Not because he wanted Baldur to die, he actually wanted to let him live after he beaten him. But he didn't want him to kill Baldur. More specific, actually, the cycle has to end there. The cycle of, sons killing their parents in mythology. Beth. Kratos will kill Freya. Oh yeah, because now in the next game, already in the trailer, you saw literally Freya attacking Kratos. Freya now, she helped him, but she now wants him dead.
I said no.
Kratos. I also said no. He won't kill Freya. If he has a chance, he will let her live, and I don't think he will be forced to. Because I
think he might hurt her by accident, or, not meaning to, but I don't think he will kill her.
Yeah, I have the same. The next question. What will be the new power of Atreus? Atreus, at the end of the game, found out he's Loki, the kind of the god of mischievous or whatever. Oh, you're an enemy. What will be his new power? Some of them were teased. You are allowed to choose them. I eventually did. a little bit.
So what did you put?
I went with he'll be able to see into the future, and not like he already kinda does, where he can see some things coming, but he will legit, like, watch out! And then out of nowhere suddenly something comes and he protects Kratos or something. That kind of things. Or like, we shouldn't go here, something bad will happen if we go here.
I put the exact same thing. I said foresight.
Oh, that's cool. What the fuck? Yeah, that is the same. That's so funny. This was one of the open questions.
Yeah, there was two I was kind of flipping towards that kind of have already been teased in the game, and I ended up going with foresight because I felt like it was the less teased one.
Exactly, that was my reason. The teased ones were that he could turn into an animal. That is shape-shifting. I'm pretty sure that's what Loki can do. Freya already does it in the game. And it was Atreus' first question when he found out he was a god. Like, can I turn into an animal? And the director eventually also said that they did that on purpose, because then you later found out he's Loki. Like, that was a hint. So that's quite a hint. Other one, you literally know he can speak with all different creatures. He can speak with animals and can even hear dead people, including his mother, he says.
There is another power that's teased.
What is it?
Manipulation of weather.
Oh, yeah, but people don't know. It could also be Thor, because it happened after you killed Magni. And it's also kind of a sign of Thor being mad, and then thunder will happen.
True, but the weather changed also when Atreus got sick.
Yeah,
and there was also, I think, was it at the end of the game, something happened?
I'm not sure about that. But
yeah,
people don't know,
there was
actually.
2 or 3 instances of where the weather changed due to a feeling of Atreus.
Yeah, but people aren't completely sure, but that is indeed likely.
Yeah.
Also, Spartan Rage, Kratos has it since the Greek games, and Atreus also showed it, but then he went unconscious because he didn't control it. That would not even be allowed, because that's already for sure. I'm gonna quickly grab some more water, by the way. So I'll be right back, like 20 seconds.
This is not a negotiation.
Look at this beautiful outfit in the snow. Lazarovich. Okay, next question. Number 3 out of 10 is: how many times do you have a boss fight with Thor? It's pretty sure you're gonna fight Thor. You know, it's been teased everywhere. Even kinda shown in the trailer almost. He's standing in front of your house with Mjolnir, his hammer. Baldur, for example, you fought 3 times in God of War 2018. So how many times will you fight Thor? Will it be one time fight and you kill him, or will you fight a lot of times against him?
I set 3 again.
Okay, just like Baldur, you thought.
Just because obviously I think you've also got other battles or other people you will have to fight, so I feel like if you... I don't feel like they would have enough time to put more fights in before.
Yeah. 3 is also the magic number when it comes to games. I put 2. I kinda hope 3 as well, because, you know, fighting against Thor will be sick. I just think, for example, the second fight with Baldur was kind of like almost like a loading screen fight. I think you're gonna have 2 massive fights. I think at the beginning, kinda, close to the beginning, to open the game, and near the end during Ragnarok. I think you're gonna have 2 massive fights with Thor, like really big, spectacular fights. Way bigger than Baldur's boss fights, which are already fucking awesome. So I think they're... And because as you said, they have other enemies to fight. You know, Odin and Freya, and still gonna really hope for a monster. Oh shit. I just think they will downsize it compared to Baldur by 1. But make them bigger. That's my guess. Will we physically fight Odin? Odin hasn't been shown yet in any of the trailers or anything, his design. But he has been told that he will be in the game, because he plays a role in Ragnarok. And I mean, Odin is the fucking Allfather. He's like Zeus of Norse mythology, really. So will we physically fight him? What do you think?
I put yeah.
I also put yes. I think he's more of a mental dude, but I think we will fight him. Oh, my life. Okay, the next question is, will we see Baldur in physical form? I will also give explanation. Obviously at the end of the game, as I said, you kill Baldur. The thing is, in mythology, Ragnarok, you know what the new game is, will happen when Baldur dies. Loki kills him. So they kind of made a spin-off of that in the game. But it also goes, I think, during Ragnarok, because when Baldur dies he goes to Helheim, aka Hell. But then, during Ragnarok, Baldur actually literally comes back alive. I don't know exactly how and what happens, but because they already have the character and the actor and people love Baldur, that was, yeah, will he come back? Physical form. Also, it counts if, let's say, you go to Helheim for another mission, and then you see him there because he's dead. As long as you see him in physical form. Not like a ghost of him, but actually into the flesh. Even if he is technically dead and he is in Helheim, because that's how it works. Will we see him in physical form, Beth?
No.
It's number 5, right? I put yes. I think we will. I think we will go to Helheim, because we only saw such a small part of Helheim. I think we will go back at least once. And I think we're gonna see Baldur. Maybe it's for very short. Oh, maybe he's even almost thankful for Kratos, and it's like, I understand you now. Something like that. Fuck knows. Probably not. I think we will see him. Physical form. Yeah?
I just think no.
No, the thing is, this was really 50-50. The thing is, there's so many new characters like Thor, Odin, and probably also some other big guys, that I feel like there's no place for Baldur. And he's dead, so there's no need for him either. But he comes back to life in Ragnarok, and he was an amazing villain. And there's still some story left in him, I feel.
But
Haha, bitch.
I guess I just feel like if we can somehow, like if you get like if we see him, I feel like there is no way to not see him and probably not fight, or you know. And I feel like there's already so many possibilities of a fight already with different people.
I feel like maybe, you know, he doesn't want to fight now when he's in Helheim.
I feel like he's too much of a dick not to want to fight.
True, but we are years further. He could have changed. You never know. Kratos used to be even a bigger dick than Baldur. Look at him now.
I guess.
I killed myself. God damn it! I was meant to go over it.
Congratulations.
Next question.
Will we use Mjolnir in gameplay?
Yeah, Mjolnir is the weapon of Thor. A lot of people are excited that we might gonna use it in the new game, because in the old God of War games you always had new weapons. So it would be a given that you're gonna get the new weapon. So hey, what if we kill Thor? Use his weapon. But you have to use in gameplay. It's not if it's just for the boss fight, it has to be like gameplay in general.
And?
My answer is no.
I also said no. But then she...
I need to double check it though. Oh, he's still alive. Give me 1 second. Whatever, I'm just running away because questions. Yeah, I'm gonna double check. Was question number 6? Will use Mjolnir? No. Okay, next question. Will we fight something bigger than the dragon? The dragon was the biggest creature in God of War 2018, but in the older games you had way bigger creatures because the camera was way further away and it was easier to make, I guess. Will we fight a bigger creature than the dragon?
Yes.
Yes, I think so too. I feel like they should. People want that so badly. And I hope it's gonna be Nidhogger, the serpent, the giant fucking... No, it's a dragon, I think. The giant dragon serpent-like creature that comes from the underground. But maybe it's the eagle in Helheim?
I don't know, because he's meant to be passive.
Yeah, I know. I
mean, he watched you kill the fucking gatekeeper and did nothing.
He even helped you, I think, so I doubt it will be him, but it technically could be.
True. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Will Kratos and die? Will Kratos and die? Will Kratos die and come back old school style?
Yeah, in the old God of War games and literally all the main games, at the beginning or somewhere in the game, you died as Kratos and then you went to the underworld and then you just crawled back out. You're like, yeah, I'm not staying here. Literally happened. So people are predicting like, hey, will you maybe die in this game and maybe you go to Valhalla and that's your way to Asgard where all the Odin and Thor are. Or maybe you will go to hell and that's why you are in hell. Will Kratos die and come back? Old God of War style, what do you say?
No.
I also said no. I'd like it, but I feel like it's the old game, so I'm not gonna redo it.
Will we see Faye?
That was the next question. Oh man, I get hiccups. Will we, in the form doesn't matter? Yeah, see Faye. Faye is the wife Kratos died at the beginning of the first game. You burned her body in ashes, but Atreus can sometimes still hear her, and you can all still see dead people in the game. But the form doesn't matter. It could even just be if it is in Kratos' mind, you know? As long as you see her, because you didn't see her. Will you see her in the coming game?
I said yes.
Me too. Oh, nice. I just feel like they're gonna do a moment, like an emotional moment where you'll see her.
Yeah, I generally think that it's not gonna be like a real thing. It's gonna be like, you know, kind of similar to when you touched the light and you went through like Kratos' mind. It's just gonna be something similar to that, like whether Kratos just gets knocked out or something and you go through his mind again. He sees Faye.
Yeah,
something
I have
like
the
that.
same. I have the same. That's funny. I think then the next one, right? The last one, I mean.
Yeah.
Will Ragnarok destroy Midgard? Midgard is Earth, and I think in mythology it destroys all of it, and then the new people come and live with a couple of gods that survive. Will it destroy Midgard, Ragnarok?
Yeah.
I have no.
Oh.
Yeah. It is. Hey, that dude's name is Kratos. Look.
Oh. Oh yeah. Would you look at?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to say?
Well, obviously they don't want to make another game, and obviously there's so many theories that they want to go to a different, maybe to a different mythology.
Yeah, they don't want to make a new Norse game. This is the end of the Norse games.
So I feel like, why not just destroy it?
True.
Ragnarok destroys Midgard in actual mythology. They want to not make another game after this in Norse mythology universe, and it's possible that they want to move on to a different mythology. So just destroy it.
I said no, because I agree with all you said, and I think it's 50-50. I just have a feeling with the direction they're taking the new game, and since it's like Atreus' home as well, I just have a feeling like they might just actually, and you know, also like Brock and Sindri, I guess Midgard isn't their home, but still they're there, and Freya is there, and I just feel like they're not gonna destroy all of it. I think Asgard was more likely to be destroyed, and there will be a lot of damage done. But I think that Ragnarok will actually, yeah, Midgard will still for a decent part at least be fine. It will not be completely destroyed, as the question says, you know.
And I want to just quickly say, I think Atreus could have possibilities of being a traveller, because I was thinking about it earlier.
Oh, right.
That's what I was talking about. Because the languages, the powers, the fact that he could like feel people around him that aren't there. Yeah, get like just the massive thing about like the languages. He apparently, obviously, even though the people make a connection because the serpent is his son, that feels weird.
Yeah, it is.
But he says that he somehow recognises the old language. That maybe he could be a traveller. Like he might have possessed that ability. He's also half giant, so.
As long as he's still Kratos or something, otherwise I'll be pissed. Okay. Yeah. Also, I'm very curious when you will find Tyr, because you will find him in the new game, and he's a traveler, so he's also been to Greece, and I don't know if he's been there, but he knows about Greece and the Greek gods. The Norse god of war, Tyr does. So he will know Kratos. When you will meet, I feel like Tyr is going to talk about a lot of things about what Kratos has done, and then Atreus is there. What, Dad? You did that with Aphrodite, what the fuck?
Also, just saying, now I'm thinking about it, there was a theory that Jessica said that was very, very weird, but I guess I asked her the same question of like, does she think that Kratos will die? And she said the only reason that she thinks Kratos will die is if they want to use it to get to the next universe. And what she said was that instead of Kratos in like permanently dead, he will come back, but they'll use him to go to the next universe by saying that for some reason or somehow Atreus has to go and fetch his soul from a different universe.
Okay.
So, say for example, obviously the next one that's teased or rumoured is
Greece, like
Egypt.
Yeah,
like,
I get
he
it
would
now.
die, and somehow his soul or whatever, he's not in the underground of where he's meant to be. He's in a different universe, for say, and Atreus will have to travel to that universe to then fetch him.
See, I'm just still gonna be honest. A lot of people have been saying maybe the new God of War, if it's in Egypt, for example, you'll play as Atreus and then Kratos is dead. First of all, the good thing is the bond with Kratos and Atreus. If now Atreus is alone, even if he's with Mimir or with Tyr or whatever, or Angerboda, you fuck knows. No, it is the bond with Kratos and Atreus, father and son. That's the best. It would, with Atreus alone, I think it would just kind of be shitty. Okay. And also, if they kill Kratos, like, eh. Also, I don't even know if I will enjoy playing as Atreus. Depends on the powers he gets, but Kratos is so fun to play still. And it is still very new, because there's only one game with a new mechanic, so it hasn't been milked out yet or anything, so yeah. But that's a cool theory, I guess. Shall we go to the last question?
Yeah, if there's nothing else you want to talk about. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I do, but I won't do that with some. So the next one is definitely ripped off from Lekker Spelen. It will be extreme risky bet. They do 15 points, we do 10. It is just to be like very unlikely, 1% chance maybe. Oh damn. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, Mispig switches up, extreme risky. Who will go first?
You can go first.
He says, I'm fine. Well, we can come with God of War theories maybe after if you want. But I don't think you do. I will go first. Okay. There will be a new Uncharted game officially announced by Naughty Dog themselves.
Oh wow.
It has to... Wait, actually it has to be from Naughty Dog. There's been rumors that a different studio is making it, but...
What if a different studio makes it, but they are, like, still above it? If that makes sense. You know how sometimes they get, like, a like, smaller studio to make it, but they're, like, you know, it's still the publishers or whatever.
Ooh, yeah, there's been rumors that the new studio is gonna make a new Uncharted together. No, it's by Naughty Dog, man. Naughty Dog is making
it has to be Naughty Dog. It can't be by
it's an extreme risky bet. Yeah, it has to be Naughty Dog. So, they have the quality, and we don't know if a different one will have it.
Mine, I don't even believe it could ever happen. So I said that GTA 6 will be announced.
Okay, fair. Yep, that's fair. Extreme risky. I think these are fair ones. This won't happen, both of it, man. God damn it. But it's the dream. The fucking GTA 6, man. Ugh. Literally, that game would have just made gaming so much better, because then I have something I could literally put the hundreds of hours into and actually enjoy it. Single and multiplayer. They need new shooting mechanics though, man. Rockstar Games. If it's again the crappy auto aim, then I'm done. Yeah, that were all the predictions. There were quite a lot. I'm actually very curious now at the end of the year how it will be like.
Huh?
I'm very curious at the end of the year how it will be like. I feel like a lot of things we have the same though.
Yeah. But especially like the closed questions.
Yup. Well, technically I could now end the stream because this was really it. I said technically I could end the stream because this was now it.
You need to finish off your game show now. And then make closing.
And I was gonna say, you know, if you want to, we could do a couple more God of War tears, but I wouldn't really do it for long. Because I'm kinda getting a bit tired from the streaming, actually, the talking.
I wouldn't know what fairy question you would like, because we struggle to get any more.
Yeah, true. I think I'm kinda through it at the moment. I found really fun. I'm very curious, and now it will be safe on YouTube, so...
But now, this is the problem. Now I just feel impatient. I want to know who wins.
Yeah, right? We have to wait a fucking year, man. That's longer than...
Why'd you come up with this stupid idea?
And there are a couple days we forget about it. I'll actually, by the way, let's just finish this game.
Not a glorious victory.
I mean, someone's gonna die in
I
free. Didn't even get to count down.
Well, shit.
Shit.
I will send you my notes. Oh, you actually made them. Damn. Now I have to save them for a whole year long. Oh man, how long has the stream been going for? It feels like it's been 2 hours, but I think it's only been 1 hour. Maybe 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah. With some really good gameplay on the background.
Amazing.
At least it didn't really distract me. Or you.
True.
Yeah. Is there now any bonus stuff we want to talk about, or are we gonna end it here?
I don't know, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe we could talk about some of our dreams for this year, not a prediction, but what we will really hope will happen.
Sure, but I need to go shoo.
That's okay.
So Abby.
Alright. So Sam, what are your dreams in gaming for this year? I don't actually know. You don't really play many new games, right? Because Beth and I are really like, we both like single player games, and we play like 10 plus new games each year, probably more like 30, 40 maybe. Especially this year, a lot probably. But also old games, but also like a lot of new games. Yeah, I figured. Dude, I will still say, because maybe that'll change, but I feel like it'll still take years, but I have still a feeling that you like story-driven games. Because I kind of know what type of games you like Portal and fuck, as I said, my guess is you like kind of more either multiplayer or older like games. I feel like you like story-driven, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you liked The Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War as well. Couldn't name more than 5 games. Well, you can still... Oh, that come out in general, actually. Fair enough. We did. But yeah, I feel like PlayStation exclusives, there's definitely a couple good story-driven ones that, yeah. Sadly, you can't play on PC. God of War is on PC, Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy will be this year. Well, you've obviously seen them. Have you actually seen a playthrough, or I guess the ending or the general things that happen in Uncharted Lost Legacy? Because I played through it last week again, like 4 times or so, and dude, that game is really good. Because I think if you like Uncharted 4, you'll really like Lost Legacy as well. You can just play it if you want.
What are you chatting?
At the music.
Huh?
At the music. The menu
You're
music.
chatting at the music.
Oh, chatting. Oh.
Yeah.
To some. If you streamed it, yes. Otherwise, no. No, I didn't stream the story of it. Then, I recommend it to you if the Legacy of Thieves collection comes out. If you generally liked Uncharted 4, to play Lost Legacy, you know, new. Still has good storytelling, really fun gameplay, the most fun gameplay in the Uncharted series, if you ask me. Very well paced. It takes like 7-8 hours, especially if you do everything, because there's one open world area. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the dreams. If you have any dreams, tell me. Beth, actually, because I was just talking because I think some quite like story-driven games. Plague Tale: Innocence, is that on PC?
No, I think it's a PC exclusive.
No way. That sucks, because I could really recommend that. It's like a Netflix show.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's happening.
That is a thing, though. I feel like each gaming platform has something.
No, it is on Steam.
Oh, nice. Portal 3. Yeah, that's your extreme risky bet.
It's on sale currently for €10. I'm assuming €10. It's
Oh,
got
damn.
a 75% discount.
Dude, you should look into that, man. €10. Definitely worth it. I think the game is like, what, 10 to 12 hours long? And linear, story-driven. If you want me to explain what it's about without spoiling it, then yeah, just tell me. But if you like story games like The Last of Us and Uncharted and God of War, you're really gonna like a Plague Tale: Innocence, it's called. The name says it, it's about the plague. Beth and I have played it. Beth played it a couple years ago, really liked it. She told me for a year now I should play it, and I only started doing it like a month ago. And I really fucking liked it, dude. It is... Dude, I actually think the more I look back at it, I think I keep rating it higher than I did before. I just love story-driven games so much. I wouldn't say it's a top 10 of all time, but it's close.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have amazing gameplay or replayability, but otherwise, yeah. That's crazy. I think I have seen a bit of it and didn't think of it too much. Yeah, when I saw it a little bit, it didn't tell me much. Fill me in if you feel the need to, Beth, but it's a game about what, 1500 is the timeline in France. So it's kind of like when you still have the knights and everything. And the plague happens, but it's not just a sickness that kills everyone. It's literally like hundreds, if not thousands of rats all at one together. And they will just immediately devour your body in a second. The only way to stay safe is in the light, and that's what the gameplay is based on. There's all puzzles. Fun, but not complex, really. But satisfying, I guess. That you have to, you know, stay in the light. And you also have enemies that you mainly have to sneak around. But you also have kind of combat. Combat was not really that good, but it was okay, did the job, and you kill the enemies. That's not really what it's about, though. It's mainly about story. Most likely I will only play some indie games what I've been playing for years. Yeah, I figured. But that's why I said, if you want a story game for 10 euros, I'd advise this one. Because story-wise, you're like, what, 15-year-old girl? You're the daughter of, like, I guess, kind of the... it's not king and queen, but it is, like, of one little town, the people who rule it.
Like Maya.
Yeah, kind of like that. And yeah, basically events happen, the plague breaks out, and you have like a 5-year-old brother who has been sick his whole life, and therefore you have never seen him. You know, quarantine. He has always been separate, and his mother tried to get the medicine for him, basically. So you don't really know each other, but your brother and sister, and then you run away with him to escape the plague and everything, and you're on a whole journey where together you're just kind of trying to go to safety and get away from the plague, and I tell you, crazy stuff happens.
Yeah, I mean the story is very much like God of War or The Last of Us in the sense like it's all about relationship bonding.
Yeah. But the world I found so intriguing. It felt so real and believable, and the stuff that happened was... Some things were kind of mind-blowing. But it was very simple for the most part. Nothing, nothing over the top, but it was just done amazingly. And then there were a couple crazy things that were just fucking amazing. I won't say more, but yeah, for 10 euros, if you want, recommend. Otherwise, at the very least, watch it on YouTube if you don't want to play it. Because it's like a Netflix show. It's very easy to watch, I think. And yeah, also the new game of that will come out this year, but it will PS5, no PS4, so damn it.
I asked Jessica if I could still have PS5 if I don't have one by then.
Well, the only good thing for me is since this year so many good games will come out, my wallet will take a big hit. So I don't know if I would have wanted to pay full price on that anyways.
I suppose the good thing is any PS5 games, you still have the offer to come and stay at Jessica's in August. So we could just like, spend the whole week fucking slumming it out on PS5 games.
Hell yeah. Poofed. Oh, but yeah.
And looking after bunnies, obviously.
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 Yeah, okay, Bev, did you still have any dreams then? And also Summer, there's some dream indie games, because I don't know if you ever played Inside, kind of Little Nightmares like. Now this year a new game called Somerville will come out, and that looked pretty good. And you also have a game called Stray, which is an indie game
Nightmares.
Where you're a cat,
which
looks pretty cool. And yeah, what Bev said, what was it, Big Nightmares?
In Nightmares.
Oh, In Nightmares. It's kind of Little Nightmares like with a different camera angle, and it also looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like a 3D top-down indie horror game.
Yeah. For a year that has so many great AAA titles this year, like probably the best year I've ever seen in my life when it comes to that. It has surprisingly really interesting and good-looking indie games coming out as well.
Mm-hmm.
That surprised me, actually. I really haven't been following the gaming world. Yeah, starting February, shit's about to go down, because Horizon Forbidden West will come out, Elden Ring, Dying Light 2, and then that Sifu game that people are kind of hyped about. But yeah.
Steam Deck.
If you... oh yeah, Steam Deck. If you haven't played, and especially also not seen Inside, dude, I recommend that game. It's really good. And you should also still play it, Beth. E. Just waiting for the next Minecraft update. Or you could do that. I keep forgetting that they also still keep updating the game. They're pretty cool. But yeah, Beth, what are your dreams for this year?
New Resident Evil.
Yes.
I want a Nightmare Before Christmas game. Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't know. I really want a decent horror game. Like,
yeah, I guess.
horror is just a very, very weird genre because I think like massive. I mean, I know Resi came out last year, but Resi isn't like the horror I want. I want like actually scary.
Yeah.
And I know there's been a lot of horror indie games, but I want a big one.
Alien Isolation is a AAA horror game. You never finished it.
Because he's cute and he doesn't scare me, and then the game's just boring because I'm running around trying to chase the alien's tail. What do you want from me?
Can't believe.
But Dead Space,
yeah, that's proper horror.
Yeah, it's spooky.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I agree though. The horror games are normally kind of meh. I guess not my favorite genre, but it's still one of my favorites. So I wish there were better horror
It's just
games.
it's not even that they're meh. It's just like there aren't many big ones.
Yeah.
Like they're normally indie or like just AA games.
I mean, even with Resi Village, they didn't make it like 7, which you could say is a proper horror game, because too many people didn't play it because they were scared of it and they wanted a wider audience to enjoy it.
But which I really don't understand. Like, I don't think 7 was all that scary.
No.
Like, it was just because it was first person and you were in like some dark places. Otherwise, it was not that scary.
Yeah.
It's the same as all the others.
But I guess people are maybe just scared of it if they're not used to those type of games.
You don't play it. Stupid people.
But they want to play the new Resi, I guess. So yeah. I don't know.
Resi is horror though. How can
Yeah. I know.
people? They annoy me.
Yeah, it's sadly kind of how it works, because it's about money at the end of the day as well. Any other dreams?
Maybe, but I can't think about it. Think of it.
That's fair enough.
What are your dreams?
I hope I can buy PS5. Seriously though.
There won't be any available, we both said it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said hope. That's why it's a dream.
I see.
And I've told it to you already multiple times, Beth, but obviously God of War Ragnarok, I've never been this excited for a game. Even when Uncharted 4, my favorite game, came out, I wasn't this excited because I knew about it like 4, 5, maybe 6 months before release. so it didn't really have the anticipation. I didn't really play nor watch the older games until like 2 months before, and it was the first single-player game or game in general even, that blew my mind. Before that, I didn't know that games could be like that, so I wasn't really as excited about it. I was very excited, but just not as I am for God of War Ragnarok excited. And then when I played the game, I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy. Obviously, that's what started the whole passion in those games. But God of War Ragnarok, because I was stupid and I took a break and missed God of War. So God of War Ragnarok is the first ever game in my life that I'm this fucking excited for. Just kind of cool. Cuphead DLC will be a dream. I really have good hopes that Horizon Forbidden West will have a really good story and storytelling especially, together with just more fun gameplay and less bullshit Ubisoft open world stuff. And do I have any other dreams? Cuphead Netflix show is a dream.
Also the same dream as Son. I feel like everyone needs to have that dream.
Yeah. Oh wait, I thought you meant about the Cuphead show.
No.
The ship George to be gone. Yep. NFTs to stop being over happen. Yeah, I don't follow NFTs and I'm not gonna. Everyone gets mad about it. I can't be bothered. But it sounds super annoying.
I keep seeing a lot of shit. I mean, I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know nothing about it. But fucking metaverse in gaming.
So what does it all do? Short.
I don't know. But I just see it everywhere, and like along with like the cryptos shit, and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't bother. I'm just not really on gaming social media, believe it or not. All my media I get from gaming information is literally from YouTube trailers and from just like literally a couple subreddits. God of War, Uncharted, Cuphead, and Horizon are the only subreddits I'm every now and then on. I just look, and that's it. Fuck Twitter. Definitely not going on Twitter.
I use Twitter, but I use it from like actual devs. I use it for.
No, but even then the responses, the comments on there are just toxic.
Responses.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I don't have that discipline.
Well, then you're stupid.
I am stupid.
Like, I literally go on there, like, for example, with the Outlast trials. Like, there is so much information that you can get about the Outlast trials from the devs on their Twitter account. Like,
I don't really want that information, though.
And, like, that's why I, like, made that noise when you said there wasn't really much on the games. Because there is so much. It's just not in probably the form that people want it in. It's
That's
more
fair
like
enough.
Concept art, and then them showing you how they make some of the sounds in the games and all stuff like the background work.
That's fair
And
enough.
that's what I use Twitter for, pretty much, and YouTubers. But
Oh, yeah.
like, yeah, for like Mark and Jack and
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't really need to know any of that stuff, so I just won't bother, I guess.
yeah. And then otherwise, I get a lot of my shit off of like Facebook groups I'm in. Like articles that rely on horror is a big one that I use for like DVD, Resident Evil, and horror related games.
Yeah. You know, actually a question to you, Son. Did you, first of all, maybe want to play a game again soon? And my second question was, because I think it might become free to play soon, maybe we could play Fall Guys. It's not like it's an amazing game, but it's pretty chill, pretty fun. Something else in Rocket League. I think also more games are now becoming crossplay, but I'm thinking what other games have become crossplay since we last played. Well, I don't know what you said, yep, always 2. If you talk about playing game, then noise.
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 You can play Among Us.
Yeah, true, we have Among Us, and we have First Class Trouble.
Among Us.
Among Us. So stupid that Uncharted doesn't have fucking multiplayer on the Legacy of Thieves collection. Which is, by the way, also a dream. Even if it's just 60 FPS. Fuck it, dude.
Isn't the multiplayer already 60 FPS?
The multiplayer, yeah, but the single player isn't.
Oh. play some Fortnite.
Oh god. Oh, nice. It's just I never play Rocket League anymore, so... To be fair, I'm bored of multiplayer gaming, let me tell you. I've been playing Fall Guys and Uncharted for multiplayer for the last month. Because they're still fun and I don't know what else to play. DBD I'm on the break on currently.
He doesn't like shooters, does he?
You play Rainbow Six Siege, don't you? Yeah, Splitgate, dude. Splitgate is really fun and it's free to play. I actually like Splitgate. I don't know if you know it, Sam. It's like Halo, but better. Dude, wait. Sam, it's fucking Halo, but with portals, dude. Literally like in Portal. You know, the game that you love. It's literally that in a shooter. It's perfect for you. Haven't played Rainbow Six in so long. Well, no reason to play Extraction either, because I heard it's kinda ass. It's Ubisoft, man. The trailers looked ass.
Oh, yeah.
You remember, right?
I remember us shitting all over the trailer. I can't remember what exactly we were saying, but...
Yeah, I know. I forgot it as well, but...
Wasn't it something like that? It looked super, like, PS3 graphics and shit.
Yeah, just like Far Cry 6 as well. Honestly, I fucking still hate Ubisoft. It's not like they're the worst, like EA is worse, for example. Fucking Ubisoft, man. Their games are so bad and still so popular, and I don't get it. Makes me mad.
I think they have good not good intent. They have good ideas, and that's the issue.
No, but they don't. Their gameplay system is just boring.
I meant like the worlds and that they create, and that like the ideas that they have. Like obviously, Avatar is going to be Ubisoft. Like that isn't.
Yeah, but that's not their idea. That's a license.
You know what I mean, though. Like.
Yeah, but if anything, I dislike the fact that they are making Avatar game. I wish another developer would. Fucking Insomniac, let them make a fucking Avatar game. I'd be completely down for that. But now fucking Ubisoft is making it, and I'm just not excited, even though I already liked the idea of an Avatar game for years, and now my excitement is just gone because it's a Ubisoft game. Lately I've only been playing Trackmania. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty cool. I sadly didn't really like it because I quite like race stunting games. But then I've never really tried it a lot. That's pretty nice, actually.
I do not like Rainbow Six.
I've never played it, but I have no no calling. For non-blue people after. Well, there is an unofficial Avatar game being made, with even like some of the voice actors working. It's in Dreams, which I think is a PlayStation game. Yeah, I would love the Nickelodeon Avatar to have a game.
Is it in live action?
Oh yeah, right. Rainbow Six isn't for everyone. I guess.
I just got bullied the first time I played it.
Because you're a girl, what?
Did I not tell you?
You didn't know how to play and people were mad?
No, so I was playing, and I think it was literally like my first or second game, and this guy decided to literally walk in front of my gun as I was shooting, and then they kicked me out because obviously I shot him. Wow. I was just like, okay, what the fuck? So I uninstalled it, and then literally, as you said, because I was female, I've restarted it, and I went on the mic and was speaking again, just like, oh my god, girl, harassment.
Oh god.
Stupid.
Indeed.
Guys need to control their penises.
Yeah, they do. You don't even want to know about the whole scandal that's going on here about celebrities who couldn't control their penis. I think I told you about it, even with the kids.
I think it's everywhere.
Yeah, but now currently there's two big celebrities that one of them has basically raped and just had sex with a lot of his like singers that he coached, and the other one basically was sexually touching multiple children. So yeah, It's a rapist and a pedophile. Awesome. Hey, but Sam, if you want, you should really look up Splitgate. Because it's just a fun shooter. And you have portals that you can shoot and teleport through that can make for some crazy plays. Beth and I, well, we don't play it often, but if you would play it, I would happily join you. It's fun and it's free. I might actually soon play Splitgate again, kind of when I get bored of Uncharted, I guess. I might go back on Splitgate.
As long as I can trash your ass on gun game again.
I just still can't be bothered for DBD. I think I even have... Oh, nice, dude. Maybe we can play it next time. Yeah, when we will play something. Just have to look when. I don't know. This week? Kind of busy this week. And then next week I'm at my father's. And then the week after maybe we should go to the movie. That's actually... It comes out at the 10th of February. I'm actually going to the Spider-Man... Over here it is, right? 18th in America.
I thought it was the 11th.
I thought 10th.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in December with some other friends I was going to Spider-Man. But then literally the day we went, in the morning of that day, the new corona rules were okay, so we got the tickets refunded. And now we decided to set a date for Saturday 12th of February to go. So obviously that Saturday, or honestly that weekend, I probably wouldn't feel like going to the cinema again. I don't know when you have time. For me it's mainly the weekends, that would still be my preference. Well, honestly, just a weekday, as long as it isn't too late, is also fine with me, I guess. I don't really care that much. It's not the first week, probably, so I don't know when you want to go to... if you still want to go, by the way, if you don't, then that's fine, but... Yeah, I'd like to go, so you can come with me if you want. I can kind of shit on the movie, but also be like, oh, that was pretty cool. I can already imagine, like, you know, Mark Wahlberg playing Sully, and he'd be like, Nathan! And then you just see Tom Holland, like, dude. So funny. Soon as I will start my graduation project, so I should be fairly flexible with my time. Okay. Honestly, just throw me a date, or dates, whatever. And like I said, I think preferably in the weekend and after when it releases. But if it's just on a mid-weekday in the evening, it's fine. If you have a preference, just tell me. You still going to Uncharted movie, Beth? Have you asked Jess and Lynette?
No.
You should.
As I said, I just don't think there will be a...
Yeah?
Yay!
Yeah?
Travellers from very high-risk areas who have had the booster shot will no longer have to quarantine upon arrival in the Netherlands from next week, Wednesday.
Good, I'm gonna take a booster shot then. I was planning to take it in February anyways, but I will just see if I can get it maybe this week or... Yeah.
So starting from next week, I can officially visit, and you visit here again.
Oh, fucking awesome. I was thinking maybe doing it end February, because I think I have a holiday then, right?
I don't know. You said you wasn't sure if they were only for school or for work as well.
I will ask this Monday. I think I then have a holiday, and then
The only
Just look it
issue
up.
with like stuff like that is obviously my work, because obviously
Yeah.
I haven't been able to book anything. And it
Yeah.
isn't like I can book off whenever I want either, because obviously if people have got that week, then I can't have it off.
Yeah.
Sadly. But as I said, obviously you're still always more than welcome to come even while I'm working.
Yeah. I feel like then I should go to England, because after last time you were here.
Mhm.
But I mean, if it's better for you to come here for any reason, then that's completely fine with me. But yeah, maybe end February would be nice.
Yeah, sure, we can speak about it more later.
Are you? Do you already have the booster? Have you had it some? Because I'm just waiting, because I have still 2 months left of my second jab of it being protective. So it's like I'll just kind of wait until the rules make it so it's necessary again. Because I'm not against it, but I wouldn't gain anything from it. So I might as well just kind of wait till it's needed again, and then for multiple months have the protection together with being allowed to go to places. My mother, I forgot to say, my mother actually got the booster shot this week.
Oh, nice. How was she?
Fine. But yeah, she was fine, but she just went and got it.
Nice. I mean, that's literally what I did. If you remember,
Yeah.
my granddad just called me downstairs and was just like, "Let's go get your booster."
Isn't it crazy how
okay.
getting a vaccination, you know, in last summer or even spring was just as hard as getting a PS5. And now
Yeah.
you can just go to the store and get a PS5. Oh, no. Not even a PS5, it's only a vaccination. God damn it, man. Dude, they need to make a booster PS5. Not the fucking PS5 Slim, the PS5 Booster Edition.
Boosters.
Yeah. That feeling when it's easier to get a corona vaccination 1.5 year after launch than a PS5 1.5 year after launch. Fucking hell, man. That's so stupid. I got the shot as soon as I could, just be done. Yeah, that's also just nice. I was thinking of doing the same. But then I thought, I might as well just do it where the rules needed, because who knows, then they say, oh, it's only good for 2 months. But yeah, I get it. They predict, I think you need 3 booster shots this year alone, and maybe next year 1 or 2 more, and I
Yeah,
doubt
your
it'll
country's
help.
being really shitty though, because
Our
I'm pretty
country is
sure,
being shitty.
like, I'm pretty sure on there you've like updated your rules saying that you had to have like a vaccine within like 150 days or something,
Yep, something like that.
which is really shitty. I don't even know how long ago I got my jab. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty
Yeah.
long ago.
It is shit, and the amount of boosters that they're predicting is bullshit. And look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not against a booster shot, but if like within 1 or 1.5 year time, I'm gonna need 5 more jabs. I don't really like that idea.
No,
just
I'd
feel
be
like,
happy to take one every single year, like flu jab.
Yeah.
But
Same. But at the same time, and that's why what I do hate is I feel forced, because otherwise I won't be able to see you. And I've already not seen each other for 10 months, and I'm not doing that again. So I feel quite forced. And I mean, it isn't just that, it's just doing stuff in general. In the future, it could even be being allowed to work and everything. You're being forced to take a vaccination. Easy as that.
yeah.
That's no way around it. But so
I got
many.
my booster on the 19th of December.
Okay, that's a month ago. Yeah, I want to see if I can maybe get it the coming week then. Probably on a Friday or a Saturday if possible. And I think it takes 2 weeks and then ta-da!
Yeah, would we?
Yeah.
I knew you guys would lift it soon. It was just a guess of when.
Yeah, I kind of waited for that as well with my booster.
Oh no.
At least good times are coming, because stuff will be opened up again. It will be spring, then summer. The virus will go away more.
I mean, if you come here, that doesn't really matter. We have been open forever.
Yeah, but I'm talking over here because this is kind of the place where I live, you know.
Nah. That don't matter.
Yeah, I go move to England, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's just so crappy, man. Life is just so shitty. Isn't fucking... Oh, what fun stuff, man. And I think I said before, but probably when everything is open, I will just stay indoors all the time.
Flights are pretty cheap as well.
That's nice. I was even thinking, although we still want to go on a holiday with the group, and I don't know how everyone is financially and also time-wise, I would still like if we could just go on holiday to a different country, let's say a Greece, or even if it's like Italy or something like that, something cool. But I don't think it will work.
I feel like it could be pretty difficult.
I'm more than happy with England, but yeah, it would still be cool. I honestly think I might just end the stream here. Was there anything you or you want to talk about, mention? Say that you actually have a girlfriend and she's pregnant for 6 months already, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Or maybe say that you only found out a week ago that you have a girlfriend that's pregnant for 6 months.
Oh.
Maybe that you only recently found out that you have a girlfriend that has been pregnant for 6 months and you're not the father. I don't know.
How do you just find out you have a girlfriend? Will she be like hiding in your closet or something?
I didn't mean that he just found out he's a girlfriend. It sounded like that though. But maybe. I don't know what type of closet you have. Or maybe you have a boyfriend. That would be completely fine as well. Unless he's pregnant.
He's just crying in the corner like, how does he know?
He's like, okay, you can come under the bed, Jacob. He knows. No, nothing like that. Sadly.
I mean,
Damn.
I suppose it'll, like, you know, spice up your life.
I guess it will make it less boring. This man Sam, he will never have a condom and he's just like waiting for the opportunity. Like, if girls won't work, I'll try guys. You know, I just had a funny thought yesterday, because I kind of read a crappy article. In Poland, the government, or the new government, I don't know, now wants to make it forbidden with the sex lessons that you get at school.
What?
You know, sex lessons at school, sex education.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to talk anymore about homosexuality, like it's not a thing. And also something like that, and you know, safe sex or whatever, but it's very conservative. It's like, dude, how can that be new now? Anyways, I just randomly thought, like, it's kind of funny, because a lot of times those conservative, and especially Christian people who are against homosexuality, they're also like, I guess against sex before marriage, but even if they're not, then like, oh, you know, don't get pregnant, make sure that you wear all the how do you call those things, like condoms and the pill? Protection, yeah. Because, yeah, you shouldn't get pregnant, yada yada yada, not until you're older and married. Maybe they should just allow gay sex, because then no one gets pregnant. Why didn't they think about that? Why didn't they say, until you're 18, you're only allowed to have gay sex? Like, dude, easy, solved.
Damn.
Yeah, no teen pregnancies. Maybe
why,
homosexuality will actually cure the world when overpopulation is a thing. Who knows? Who knows in China, it's not just you can only have one kid. It's like you can only have sex with the same gender. STDs. Yeah, but I doubt a little child will grow out of it. Imagine if a gay man just gives birth with his ass, a little child comes crawling out. It's like Hanky the Christmas tree, like, howdy ho! Dude, it's unironically so funny how many good things that homosexuality does to the world. Like no young pregnancies, less overpopulation, less competitors. Dude.
Wow.
It's funny. But yeah, some instead they actually do have a pregnant girl or boyfriend. Was there anything you wanted to talk about or mention? So otherwise I kind of might, or you, Beth, because I'm kind of out of stuff to talk about in case you didn't notice.
Yes, I have a pregnant boyfriend.
You cheating on me?
No, you are pregnant.
Hello, baby? I thought it was just food.
Well, you are mistaken.
Damn it, man. How?
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very, very much, he sticks his hot dog inside of a donut and wiggles it all about.
Wiggle, yeah?
Yeah?
It's like...
Yeah, like helicoptering
the
up in there,
helicopter.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, that is why some people identify their gender as a helicopter. Now I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Also confused.
Jeez.
I get it now.
You clearly need to take that sex class again. What's wrong with you?
Polish one or a different one? I mean, it would be funny to Callum and Bryce if I take the Polish one, wouldn't it? It's like, haha, I learned sex stuff. You are not allowed. You are not allowed. It's like...
I mean, I don't even think it was that long ago that they stopped banning it. Because it used to be banned until, like, you couldn't have, like, anal, like, gay anal sex until you were 18 or some shit.
Yeah, man.
Which is obviously weird considering at the age of 16 you can have straight sex.
Yeah, the anal still needs to grow when you're a minor. Yeah. Otherwise, it will not poop correctly.
But it wasn't... No, you could have anal if you were straight, you just couldn't have anal if you were gay.
What if you are straight, but you wanted as a guy to be pegged by your girlfriend?
It's straight, it's allowed.
Okay.
But if you wanted a threesome with...
What if you're gay and you peg someone with a dildo instead of your dick?
That's gay.
Okay. Actually, how gay is that? it's a dildo, it's not a dick.
I suppose you're having sexual intercourse with a guy while you are
Yeah,
a guy,
that's
so
true, actually. That's true.
it's kind of like, you know, them people that are just like, oh, I'll never do anal with my girl because that's gay.
Yeah. I just love those people like, oh, I don't do that because that's gay. They're so scared.
Yeah. What was it that I remember talking to you about something that someone said on Reddit that was really stupid?
Oh, yeah. What was
Wasn't
it?
it something...
Also,
Or wasn't
I'm
it like
playing Trackmania on the side,
masturbation?
nothing really tried. Oh, that's fine.
Wasn't it like masturbation or something like that where they're just like, oh, I can't touch my dick because it's gay?
Could be, yeah. By the way, quickly, is Trackmania cross-platform? Because I do own it. I'm just curious. But yeah, it could be like that. Some ridiculous things. I just always like to look at the animal kingdom where animals literally don't give a fuck about any of that. Monkeys
No,
will
they
just
don't-
fuck anything they can.
Yeah, they don't even care if it's the same breed of animal.
Nope. Not sure, it might be. Okay, I'll have a look later, because I can't right now. Because I'm on YouTube with my phone. Dude, I still, a while ago, I saw just a YouTube video where monkeys were just having street sex. Just between people, and it's so funny. They're just standing there like 2 meters away from people, and then one walks to the other one and just starts humping. It was shameless.
Is
soaking allowed before marriage? You mean marriage? Like trouwen?
Yeah, I think so.
Soaking? What is soaking?
I don't know. I'm taking a bath. Ify bath.
Are you a sexpert, Sam? Do you know what soaking? Marriage. Marriage. It's marry-age. I'm not making fun, by the way.
Sounds like you are.
Yeah, I know. It sounded like that. It sounded like that. Look at this pleb who says marriage. No, I wasn't. It's just kind of funny that you tried to, like, correct yourself, but you did it more wrong. Okay, that was mean.
When you put your hot dog into the donut and then just keep it there is...
Oh wow, you can already read it. Oh, okay. So you lock it in.
Like, so it's kind of like the version of just putting the tip in. You just insert it and do nothing.
Okay. Is soaking. Well, I guess that isn't allowed before marriage then.
I remember when I was a little bit younger, I thought that somehow a penis could actually get stuck inside of you. That, like, you would have to just go to the hospital where you're stuck together.
Just wear one of those big coats, act like you're one person.
Yeah.
He says, yup. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that term. But yeah, I doubt it is allowed. But what do Christians even allow? Do they like allow fucking blowjobs and stuff? For the extra fact, you can have a third jump on the bed. What the fuck?
I think yes, but you're not allowed to look at each other. No eye contact.
Wow,
then it's allowed
okay.
before marriage.
Okay. How do you know it's not a guy then? Or in your case, a girl?
Because he said hot dog into the donut.
I mean, you have chocolate donuts as guys.
Yeah, but I suppose, like, even if you're, like, doing it doggy style, the girl can turn around and look, so the guy can do the same.
What?
If you're hitting it doggy style, there is a position that people can lay in so they can still look at the person behind them.
But wasn't that they weren't supposed to do that?
Yeah, and you said, how do you know it's not a guy? And I was saying, well, they can still look.
Oh, I was more thinking it would just be fully dark.
Oh, no. The lights, it's got to be sunlight everywhere, but you're just not allowed to look at each other.
Oh,
it's disgraceful, disrespect. The Lord will just come down and strike you.
Yeah,
as soon as you see it. Yes, the Lord.
That is also still funny. I think I told it to you, Beth, that obviously the whole idea of no sex before marriage and only one partner and no homosexuality, that came from like religion, like Christianity, Islam, Judaism, everything. Before that, people believed in mythology, Greek mythology, Norse mythology, etc. People generally believed in that. In there, you have literally, especially Norse mythology, you have literally transgenders, gay people, even people who turn into animals and have sex with animals, people who like have multiple wives, stuff like that. That was a thing back then, and considering that we fucking came from monkeys, and monkeys do that shit, I feel like people in the past used to do that as well, and I guess then people were like, we need a more moral way of this stuff, because it's getting out of hand. And then they came like, only one partner. It's like China with kids. It's like, only one partner per person, not allowed a different one. You will go to hell, which is a made-up place that is very, very bad. We stolen it from mythology. Stuff like that.
Yes, just too many babies. Too many weird fucked up babies as well. They had like fucking cow, monkey, human morphs.
Isn't that literally how like a centaur and a like, yeah, the horse people is literally from a woman with a horse, and then you also have like a minotaur, which is like a goat with a
well, I know,
man or something.
isn't like the horse that Odin has is because Loki like fucked a horse or some shit.
Yeah, so Loki, somebody spoke about he can shapeshift also into animals. One time he shapeshifted into a horse, and then he had sex with a horse. And then they got a baby, and that's a horse with 8 legs. And that was given to Odin, and the gods were like, whoa, where did you get this from? It's like, I will give this to you under one condition. Don't ask me how it, where it comes from. Dude, yeah, Bev, you know way more about Norse mythology than I do, but when I read it, I was surprised by how funny the stories are. Some of them. Like Thor being in a skirt
weird.
or in a dress. Do you want to tell it to some, that story, or do you not know it?
No, go ahead.
I said, do you want to say it to some? The Thor got in a dress.
Yeah, it was like to... Oh, God. I don't really know the specifics. I only know, like, the general thing. Like, I knew that they had to get something from the... Was it, like, the fire giants?
I think so, yeah.
And the way that they decided to do it was to dress up Thor and make him, like, the bride or the fucking negotiating woman to give to this fire giant in order to get back whatever they... What did they give them?
Was it Freya?
Yes.
Haha. Because that's what happened with the women in that day.
No, Freya...
Oh, Mjolnir.
The giant wanted Freya. They turned around and said they'll only give back whatever they had if they could marry Freya.
I think it was Mjolnir.
Okay, so Thor dressed up as Freya and pretended.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why he was in a skirt.
Yeah, that was Loki's idea. And he found it hilarious. Imagine being a mentor, half man, half man. You know what? I think I am a mentor. Because sometimes people say I'm half a man, but I'm still a full man, so I'm twice half a man. Easy.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's because you paid for that pancake house with a coupon.
Oh my god! Wow. Damn.
You're no man.
Oh, god damn it, man. God damn it. I would like to be half man, half lizard. That would be cool. Yeah.
No, they're creepy though. Like the people that get like their tongues cut.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck, yeah.
Yeah, like why would you want that?
Don't know. Would be like a torso on top of a torso, so you would have 4 hands. What the fuck?
God. There's like some like centipede shit going on. Just have
Yeah,
loads of
human
torsos.
centipede. Yeah.
That's a human centipede, slightly different.
Yeah, I know. If you like that stuff, you should play Inside. I'm not telling you why though. Bev gets it. Damn, you got it twice.
I was drinking.
Yeah, you like that? What?
Don't know. I suppose because of the topic, to me that just sounded really dirty.
Oh wow. Inside, haha.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, I thought you were just thinking like,
The
haha,
way you
inside.
said, yeah, you like that.
Yeah, you like that, you dirty bitch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What?
Get on your hands and knees and beg for forgiveness, bish.
I'm not getting on my hands and knees, even if you had 2 torsos and therefore 4 hands. I would not even get on 2 of my 4 hands.
Oh, damn.
Not for you. Yeah, you like that? that sentence is just so fucking. I feel like that's a sentence I could see myself like using to kids. If like, oh yeah, look at this. I'm like, oh yeah, do you like that? It's like, yeah, you like that? Oh god damn it, man. Yeah, man, I'm kind of out of conversation again.
Mm.
Oh shit. Oh, someone sent a message. Better for you not to work with kids then. Oh god. Hey man, I'm not Marco fucking Borsato, okay? With his song
Polo.
Vandaag is bloot. Yeah, Beth, you don't get that. I just literally came up with that. It's the pedophile dude. Although I guess he didn't have sex with kids, but I mean he sexually harassed them and touched them and stuff, so that's definitely pedophile. And his most famous song is... Yeah, it is. I think his most famous song is like Today is red, vandaag is rood, and I said vandaag is bloot, aka today is naked. It rhymes. And I just fucking keep losing trust in humanity, more specific in celebrities. Just... yeah. All the stuff they do make.
I have a song stuck in my head.
What is it?
He's a maniac, maniac on the floor.
I also have a song stuck in my head.
What?
This. An Uncharted menu song that keeps playing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Copy too. I think for now, legit, I will close the stream. Getting kind of late. Don't know what to talk about. Getting tired.
Big baby.
Shut up. So, where do you want the notes? I can't believe you seriously took notes though. If you have them in your phone, you can send it to me. If you wrote them down on paper, make a picture, send it to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you were thinking of like putting it in a frame and shipping it to me or giving it to me, but
Yes, I vote that.
yeah.
It's got to be a nice shadow box there.
Oh man. Collector's edition.
Oh, I'm in a weird mood.
Me too. I was just thinking, because he was like, yeah, where do you want the notes? And I was like, for some reason I thought like, let's speak crappy English. Or like Dutch, but then a crappy translating. Like, yeah, give me your notes. But then that would literally mean give me your nuts.
Oh.
Yeah. I will print it out and send it by a carrier pigeon. Hell yeah, can I keep the pigeon though? I used to have pigeons, but I don't anymore.
Well, it's a carrier pigeon, he has to go back.
Not if I keep it.
Yeah, his legs will get cut off because they haven't got punching.
What?
Did you not know that?
No what?
If the pigeon doesn't return, they like the mechanism like cut the legs off.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Carrier pigeons back in like the olden days, or like racing pigeons. Some people obviously they had to like clock them back in. Yeah. And yeah, if they didn't return, the device was meant to close and like basically cut off their feet for not returning. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Some of them did, depending on like where the pigeons were from, and I guess shitty people.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, thank you for sending the notes. You actually wrote it down, Liam.
You got the pigeon already.
Dude, that took so much work to do. What the fuck? I will send it to you, Bev, and I will just give it a star, I guess. Whichever, if that is how they work. I don't know, man. Pigeons are pretty cool. They can do anything. But maybe in the future, pigeons will deliver email. Imagine. Just throw them in your computer and they'll just fly. They're quick, man. Imagine if Amazon Prime starts to use pigeons.
Oh my god, yes.
I see them use drones one day in the future, though.
They already do.
Oh, well, there you go.
In some countries.
I prefer pigeons over drones.
Have you not seen those videos of like people messing around with the drones?
No.
There's some like videos. I'm not sure if they're Amazon drones though, to be honest. I know there is. I think it's. I don't know actually. Like they're meant to be like.
Yeah, they are. That's why they're always in the city, and that's why they shit on you.
Done so they wouldn't like obviously if someone was in front of them or something they would try and go around or they will wait, and there's people like that had like laid on the floor and refused to move, so the robot's programming just didn't know what to do and ended up like just driving over them. I mean they're only small robots so they don't actually like do any harm. I suppose they might do to a small child, but like to us it just probably felt like someone walking over them, like stepping on them.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, they're asking for it though. They're literally like interfering with the drones.
Fair enough. That's such a weird concept though, fucking drones being everywhere later. I prefer birds, man. That's still one thing also to kind of make the connection with Horizon. You know, Zero Dawn and Now Forbidden West. If they were just animals instead of robots, that would have been so much better. But the robots are still fucking cool, and it makes for a really interesting story.
I thought you meant in real life then for a second. I don't know why.
No, I
was
said
like,
in Horizon.
I know, but I thought you meant like, oh, to make the connection. It would be cool if there
No,
were
because we're
robots
talking
instead of
about
adults.
robots versus birds, basically.
I know, my brain.
Oh, yeah. Moral of the story is birds, they're better than drones. I say for like the 5th time, are we gonna end the stream here?
It's your stream. What the fuck you want from me, huh?
Maybe I should do a subathon.
What?
A subathon. A stream, maybe for like 4 hours, and then people need to donate. Per donation is like 10 extra minutes, or per subscription it's like €5 easy.
Give me money.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll keep going, man. You don't want me to go offline because I'm like entertaining, I guess. Imagine. Bum, 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 bum. I can't even sub to you on YouTube. Oh, you mean like paid sub? Yeah, I mean if you need to put that function on, I guess. Yeah, then you can't. I don't think on Twitch either.
Dum, dum.
So actually, maybe then the last conversation, because some besides the last like week or two haven't really spoken for a while. How's life going? Any fun stuff? Boring stuff? I mean, probably it's lockdown and everything. She maybe texted that pregnant, perhaps girlfriend of you, like, "Hey, I just heard from a friend of mine that you're pregnant. Is this true?" Has she replied already?
Bum, 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 bum.
Dude, I'm actually getting tired. At this time already. Life's been alright, just finished my internship. Oh, nice. And have like 2 weeks off school before it all starts. Oh, you now do. Oh, I got a girl pregnant. Oh, cool, man. Oh, and I got a girl pregnant. Yeah. Yeah. Did it happen while soaking? Did you fuck soaking up? I feel like he fucked soaking up. How else would he know about the term? She probably came up with it like, I don't want to get pregnant, so I'm everything but pregnant. So let's soak. And someone was like, soak? Soak? And yeah, then it happened.
Splash.
Yeah. It's like, Sam, I told you I wanted to soak. I'm like, oh, you're soaking wet now, aren't you? And I was like, that's not what I meant. Okay, I need to go offline.
You need something. I'm more of a docking guy.
I know what docking is, but I still... Beth, what does docking mean?
When you put a boat in a harbour.
Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, and apart from the bouldering... Oh, yeah, has been the most exciting thing I've done each week. Yeah, you do it weekly, right? I mean, that's pretty cool. It's nice to have a weekly hobby like that still, because I knew you said about it many months ago for the first time. So yeah. I mean, I play video games. That is one of the saddest sounding things in the world, though. Like, I play video games. Should do it. Oh, okay, 2-3 times. That's a lot. That's actually a lot. I'll assume then it's mainly in the evenings. Dude, I also should find like kind of a sports-like hobby that I could just do maybe once or twice, maybe even 3 times a week, but just once or twice. Just like I used to play football, but I wouldn't know what, man. Gaming is fun though. Yeah, dude, it is. But it also gets boring, but now this year is gonna be a dream year, as we spoke about, so... Not a bias or anything, but climbing is fun. Yeah, I like climbing in video games. And try to do it. I actually have always disliked climbing in real life, but not because the act itself, but just because I guess I've always been afraid of heights, and I never really felt comfortable climbing. So I've never really done it.
It's not as cool as you think, either.
I think it's rewarding.
Nah.
No?
Nah. At least it wasn't.
It's easy to say when you're short.
Maybe that's why I did struggle actually trying to reach for the fucking the blocks.
I've never done bouldering, but that's again, as a kid I once got invited to do it.
Bouldering is.
With those blocks on the wall, the colored ones.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that.
We call it just wall climbing.
I mean, I do too, but... yeah. I once, as a kid, got invited to do so with a kid's birthday party, but I was legit, in a way, kind of scared about it, because, yeah, afraid of heights. Afraid it was gonna fall. So, yeah. I prefer to look at heights from below. Or in video games.
I do that with you.
Yeah. But when I look at you, I already get anxious. I'm like, oh, I can't sit on my feet, I'm gonna fall. I'm wobbling. It's like wall climbing, but no ropes and stuff, and the walls aren't that high. Okay, well, that second part is good if there's no ropes. But I legit feel like I could enjoy it, but I probably wouldn't. But I could. But I would also fucking suck at it.
I think it just depends on what you like, though, isn't it? Like for me, I've tried a lot of different sports, but because my strength is in my legs, a lot of times,
Yeah.
if the sport requires arm strength, then I immediately don't like it.
Oh yeah, I am the same. We could go together to see if you like it. Oof, my man, that's an invitation. Yeah, see, I don't know. I feel like I could try it one day, but I'm definitely not fit for any of that stuff. Yeah, who knows? It is just in Breda, right? Dude, I'm literally, because I just get sick of this music. That's all the drums. I'm
you
just
can't
gonna
close the game.
No, I'm gonna play a little part of the story, just an encounter. Because I get a bit of a headache from
near the Nox station.
Oh, cool. And it's
Why did I say
stadion.
stations?
Yeah, I was
The
about to say
stadium.
it's not
I
station.
don't. I think because I just saw like the ION at the end, so I just like pre-read if it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, but that's cool. Who knows? One day. Okay, let's just do one encounter, I guess, which is a fun one.
None.
Shut up.
Game's trash.
You're trash. These are actually fun, but you know what? I like tower collapse. It's not much of a gameplay, but it's fun. Yeah, man. I legit feel like the only sport outdoors of my house that I would like to maybe do once or twice a week would be darts, but then that doesn't really do anything to stay physically fit. So, plus you can
Is
just
it
play darts
considered
at
as a
home if you
sport?
want. I guess. I mean, chess is also considered a sport, so.
Yeah.
And so it's like racing on a car or horse riding. So.
Horse
So,
riding is actually though physically challenging.
and why are all horse girls always so fat? Oh, I
Where
should
do
not
you
say
see that?
with my own eyes. Like, I don't want to be mean, but yeah.
That is definitely not a stereotype in all of
Yo,
it. It's
darts
the
is
complete
fun.
opposite.
Okay, not from what I've seen with my own eyes.
But yeah, it is definitely physically like to your body. I mean, you're constantly. I mean,
Oh man, 30 FPS. After
you're
playing the
constantly having to like lift your body. It's kind of like the same, I suppose, like if you think about how what a girl does during sex if she's not.
Okay.
It is though. That's literally it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you
the
fucking
girl.
horses, yeah.
No, but it's more of the fact that you have to like lift up your entire body up and down the entire time.
Fair enough.
Jesus, that was close. Something tells me they've had enough of us. Really? What gives you that idea?
Dude, after playing multiplayer 60 FPS, this 30 FPS is crap. I know, played for 10 minutes and I get used to it, but
Nathan!
oof, I want the PS5 version.
We gotta go! Now!
I want the PS5. Wait, auto aim, why the fuck is it on? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Did you last play it in easy mode?
Yeah.
Or an encounter, maybe?
I mean, I haven't. No, wait, no, I haven't. Maybe for aim mode, I'd lock on aim off.
You cheater.
Wow, what the fuck happened there?
I used to like badminton.
Yeah, me too. In the garden.
I used to do it before my kickboxing sessions.
That's pretty fun. Yeah, but seriously, darts is legit fun, but it's just more something to do at home. You could play darts at mine if you want one day. Legit fun. But sorry, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say it's only because I was shit at tennis.
Hmm?
I was just saying that it's only because tennis. I liked tennis, but I was that's harder than badminton, and I was better at
Bam!
badminton.
You see? No, this collab doesn't really have, or encounter doesn't have a lot of gameplay actually. Holy fuck, man! Like I literally played Lost Legacy last week, and 30 FPS didn't bother me, but now it does.
How many holes do you want in your wall?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of them, but I guess you could add a couple more ones if you want. Won't really notice the difference. You know what, now we're just gonna fight Nadine. That's gonna be a bit boring. Let's actually pick. Wait. Shall I do the coolest encounter?
I think he's seen it about 20 times before.
You know what, this is not the coolest, but this one is still really nice and kinda hard. Yeah. This encounter will be the last thing though, but yeah. Well, I don't know. I could have to continue what we were talking about.
We're talking about how many holes you want in your wall, and I'll
Yeah.
be right back.
There's enough place. Maybe I should wait, Beth. And she's gone. There goes the joke. Dude, if eventually this comes out on PC, I thought it would come out yesterday together with PS5 remaster. I don't know. You have like 60 FPS performance mode, which is 1440p, 30 FPS 4K mode. You also have 120 FPS, and that's 180p. Also on PS5, but I wonder on PC if it will be different. Because that shit's crazy. That's 30 FPS. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh! I need more weapons. I need more weapons. Oh. Oh! I didn't even see that dude. What the fuck? Bye-bye. Oh, I'm so gonna get sniped. I'm not. Yo, you son of a dick. Your penis! Bye! This is oh, that is so bad. Oh, that was it? That was way easier than I thought. Oh, PC will just run at whatever frame rate your settings allow. Yeah, true. But it's kind of what PS5 I think as well, because apparently, well, not even PS5, but depending on what monitor you have, 120 FPS might not work. Stuff like that. And I know all these things way too well. Like RPO, I know all these encounters so well. I like this escape. One of my favorites.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, this will legit be my last encounter. But yeah, I wonder if it will have better settings like 4K 60 FPS for example. But I don't know if they will allow it because it seems like the game doesn't allow it. I still don't get how you say you don't really notice difference in FPS, Beth. Because now I play multiplayer, this is just crap.
Because I don't.
I really do.
Really want more.
Yeah, I know. This will legit be the last one. It's just because they end so quickly. Oh yeah, PS5, I think load time is like 3 seconds here. Oh, this is already close to the end, damn. But on stream, 60 FPS looks amazing, but then 30 FPS also looks better on stream and in videos of people.
Wasn't Victor saying the weather is lovely this time of year? I can't see shit.
I can't see shit.
Keep heading down until we hit the water. Sam, down here. Forget about them, man.
Wait.
Keep moving.
Oh yeah, forgot where I went. You should open your eyes and you will see. Good point, man. Tell that to Sam. Oh shit. I think I'm already now going to the end of this encounter. This is only one part of it. It's not where I meant. Okay. Yeah, this is literally the end.
Ready? No, this is gonna stop.
These guys keep shooting at you when you go to the plane. I wonder if they'll keep shooting at me now. No, they did. He's just waiting there. Oh. Hey! I'm not allowed to go further. Also not on that side, okay. Dunk. Alright, that was the last encounter. I will stop the stream here. Again, tell me for the movie when you have time. Weekend or midweek, you get it, school day. I don't really care much, unless school day is late in the evening. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wanted you to wait the whole time and wet your pants instead of leaving the stream. Alright,
You were
have a
just
nice
that
time.
entertainment. He didn't want to miss a second.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I see it as a compliment. Man, brother has his dick blow up. Or his bladder, I should say.
Nah. Dick.
Okay. Now you can't soak anymore. But yeah, I will speak to you later, dude.
Bye.
Is you too. Bye.